Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it. Let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We live stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together.
Hey y'all, what's going on? This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Good to see y'all on this Saturday morning. Before we get started, y'all, let's come on in. YouTube, y'all come on in. Y'all, let's get in here and tap the screen. Y'all, let's get those likes up. And also, if y'all can, please share this live out. Please share this live out. Uh, uh, to at least about 5-10 people, if you can, share it to your stories. And if you can, I don't need nobody requesting up right now. All right. I just got started. I didn't even lay a foundation. Okay. Right now, I do not need nobody requesting to come up right now. Not at the moment. Let me lay the foundation. I was able to pull some information. Um, and I can't even, I'm not excited uh to even have this conversation with you all. But unfortunately, we have to have this conversation because this channel do talk about mental health, right? So y'all just get in here, just keeping it, just keep tapping the screen. Let me get YouTube going real quick. All right, thank y'all again. Thank y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Uh, yeah. So again, y'all just come in here. Y'all just share the live out again, y'all. Like I said, I'm not here to um y'all. I need everybody tapping the screen before we get started. I was able to pull some information, and this news came to me last night, around 9:45 p.m. my time, and that's Central Standard Time. Um, while we was live streaming. Y'all, this is why y'all saw my energy shift last night. Um, what, it's a lot I gotta do before I get started. Before I start showing y'all stuff, because y'all know when I get to talking, I'm not going to stop. And if you feel some type of way, I'm talking to you. I'm going to show y'all videos. This is why. This is why I rebranded my account, because we get on these platforms. Y'all, I need everybody tapping the screen right now. We just started. We ain't been live for 5 minutes, and I only got 2,000 taps. I need everybody tapping the screen and sharing this live out. YouTube, thank y'all so much for coming in. I need everybody tapping, because I'm not going to play about this topic today. The last time we talked about someone that was unalive, where they unalive someone else while they was live streaming on TikTok, was tea time. Now I want to make this clear. We dealt with that. We talked about it, and I'm still waiting for updates. I'm still waiting for updates about tea time. Tanya, how you doing? Mal to do, how you doing? Um, so y'all remember when we broke that story about tea time, and she was live streaming, and she was going back and forth with someone in the chat. She had people in her panel, um, and while she was focused on her chat room, while driving with her grandchild in the back seat, um, at nighttime, um, unfortunately, she hit someone, and they are no longer here. We got about, it's a month later, if that, if that. I try to. All right, listen, because the shit that I saw over on Reddit, okay, it just how the fuck your name keep coming up in the same fucking conversation with someone being unalive uh, in your presence. You are around. You are man. Look, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Don't worry about y'all YouTube. I'm about to show y'all TikTok. I'm about to show you all, and I got the footage to prove it. It's like people. So my platform is built. When I first started on TikTok 5 years ago, I was one of the top 5 platforms on TikTok because I started my account, and then maybe about a year later, maybe no, yeah, about a year later, this is when a few other huge content creators now on TikTok, started their content, and they're doing great things with their platform, and they are addressing issues and people situations, and a lot of times people get so consumed with bringing their personal information on TikTok, fucking TikTok, not understanding that you are allowing the voice of your enemies to filtrate your mental health. People get so consumed on social media to where it's like a drug. Excuse my French, TikTok. It's like a pill that you got to keep using time and time and time again. Other than social media, you can have so many people don't have a life. And I'm talking about a social life. You wake up on social media. Throughout the day, you're on social media. In the evening, you're on social media. You're sleeping on social media. Why? It's because you don't know who you are. And it's sad for me to even bring this topic forward, to even talk about this fucking topic. Do I know who this individual is? Personally, no. But I stay from that side of TikTok. That's why I rebranded this account 2 years ago. Now, we talked about tea time. We dealt with tea time. And here we go with this shit. So some information while we was live streaming last night. And y'all know one thing about this channel is it's about mental health and become a better version of yourself. And we have conversations to help pull people out of tough situations so they can, so they can thrive and shine and, become better citizens and better parents and better husbands and better wives so they can't even get my fucking words out. So while we was live streaming last night, we was dealing with Tory Tashina Outlaw, that y'all know as Allie Carter. And we are witnessing a lot of things starting to, come into formation, right? I get 2 DMs last night around 9:55 p.m. Central about this influencer on TikTok unalived herself while live streaming. Now I want y'all to listen to this. Not only she unalived herself while live streaming, you had people in the chat room pushing this energy through to her to do it. I'm going to play some clips. And I'm going to play the actual live stream when this went down. I would not do that. But I'm going to play some clips to where y'all going to get a hint. And these clips are not on TikTok. They're not on YouTube. It saddens me. Oh yes, I'm going to bring up the chat. I'm going to bring when somebody's life get you see y'all think it's fun and games. People go live that's dealing with mental issues, and people go live when they're dealing with um they're dealing with breakups, and they're dealing with maybe they just lost their family members, and you do have people that that they confide in social media, so they bring this information to social media. And y'all got to understand this, when you bring your personal situations to social media, you are opening up the door for people to come in and attack you. To attack you. Social media is not the place to go to find closure, to find self-healing, to find accountability. Even with yourself, social media is not the place. But y'all do it, man. Y'all do it time and time again. You have people, social media influencers. Um, it's funny, while I'm talking, I'm self-reflecting. Um, you a lot of times you have people that don't have nowhere to go other than social media. You have real mental patients here at social media. They are social media influencers, and they come on here, and they talk about things, they get into things, and and they they you, you have people that's watching, and and they know people are dealing with, you know this is not right. And you have people in the chat, you have people that comes up on the panels, and I'm talking about, they don't have no disregard no awareness of, no discernment. They come on here to bully motherfuckers. They come on here. They wake up in the morning every day to get off that high, to see if they can push people buttons, to see if they can see if someone can frown up or just get angry or just, and they just keep pushing and they keep pushing and they keep pushing. They do this shit in the chat. They come up in the box and do this. It's like that's the way that and we encourage that. We push it that. We watch this young lady by the name of Tea Time. We watching this shit. I played the fucking video. This motherfucker was driving, going back and forth with someone in the comments. It's like this high needs to be hid. This high, I need to get this fixed, so I gotta keep going back and forth with motherfuckers while I have my fucking grandson in the back seat with no regards to his life, no regards to my life, no regards to no one else's life. I just gotta get this shit off my chest. And y'all thrive off that shit. Now, before I get started, for everybody that's coming in, we just not getting started. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If you do not like the way I'm hosting my platform, you can get your motherfucking ass the fuck out. Because I just tagged all of my moderators. And when they come in, they have a zero tolerance. So if you want to learn something, see, this is not messy. I don't do messy shit over here. We are over here, we have fun. We talk about shit, but we don't dwell on it. We get over here, we talk about how we could become better people, and we move forward. But this right here, this is not this right here. This right here. So I'm going to play I'm going to play y'all something. All right. I'm going to show y'all something. All right. Again, I'm not going to play that live stream on yesterday. And for the 3 individuals that sent me that, thank you, but I'm not going to play that. Okay, I'm not going to play that. Out of respect for her family. So I went on Reddit, and I'm looking through just some of the videos that's posted over there. It's like I said, you know what? Let me show this to TikTok, and let me show y'all something. All right. Now, if y'all can't see it, hey, look, try the best you can to look at it. Y'all know on TikTok, if we make this stuff too big, our platform will get banana. So this is not the live stream, okay? But I want y'all to. So I kind of went down this rabbit hole just a little bit for the past maybe hour, because again, it was just brought to my attention, and more than likely, this is going to be more so on mental health, okay? Um, but I want y'all to pay attention to this. Now, this is Tea Time live stream, and you have this young lady. Sincerely, she's on the panel, okay? And I just want y'all to listen to this conversation, okay? I just want you to listen to this conversation, and you take this the way you want to take it. Now, while I play this video, y'all just get the likes up, tap the screen. Again, y'all, if you see the follow button at the top of your screen, y'all please click that follow button. If you see your daily heartbeat, please click that daily heartbeat. Y'all already know what time it is. YouTube, thank y'all so much. You said YouTube, y'all want me to blow it up just a little bit. All right, I can make it bigger on YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna do this right here. So YouTube, y'all gonna see all right, cool. There you go. All right, y'all, let's go.
Know if you conscious of it or unconscious of it. You are the predator that you fear. The things that you saying out your mouth is what will fucking hurt you if a motherfucker said it to you. Who confided in me? Who trusted me? Who believed me? You are becoming the same motherfucker that you say you running from. The same motherfucker that you say did you wrong. You becoming that person.
Okay,
If you already ain't been
Let me
it.
pause this right here.
The moment you say, well, who unlocked all...
Let me pause this right here. Either you come in, just pay attention. You know, it's funny how when you don't even get the live started good, and people coming in making decisions already. Like they know exactly what's going on here. Just relax. All right?
...18 of them locks. The fact that he had to unlock 18 locks is pretty telling. The fact that once he opened those locks, you did exactly what he didn't want you to do.
No,
You
he
told
didn't.
people, You told people how he sleep. You got in bed and took pictures with him. Bray.
No, I was on live.
Bray. I don't give a fuck. Bray. When you was on live. When I was on live. How many times I laid in the bed and did all this shit with you? How many pictures did I sneak of you?
None. What the fuck? You wasn't on none of that.
See, there's a boundary there. There's a respect there. You didn't give it to him. You crossed all of them. I could have called him in bad light and all the time as he could have done me. Boundary there. Respect there. That's why he gave those other people that. That's probably why he slept in the bed with Chef. That's probably why he would be okay with sleeping in the bed. Because those people showed a respect that you can't show. And the moment that you get called out for that disrespect, you then find a way to say, well, you shouldn't have opened the door.
No, I'm saying he opened the door for a reason.
What was the reason?
To take out my hair.
Because we didn't even take
You see, cut the shit.
You was asking for white clothes.
You said you wanted your liquor. You continue to say, now you
Those were two different nights.
Girl, give it up. That
When we
wasn't
talking about the
night
night that you wanted your liquor, that's what I'm talking about.
Girl,
Okay,
it was
I
the
wanted my
daytime
liquor.
at 6 o'clock on motherfucking Friday when I first got down there, girl. We don't watch
So
this shit 800
that's a
times.
different night.
Okay, well, let me ask this then. If I was in there to take down your braids, why would that occur in the bed? What would make you come plop down on the bed
Yeah,
when
Pablo.
you busted in the door?
Huh?
What would make you come plop on the bed when you came in the door? What would make that be the first thing you did?
That was a boundary broken. Yeah, I violated your boundary.
No, I just said what would make you do it.
I was just doing what I want. There's no excuse, really.
No, say that. I was doing what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
T, I'm gonna let you go, T, because right now she's playing in all of our faces.
She ain't playing in nobody's face. Let me tell you something.
Let me just
No, she ain't playing in nobody's face but herself.
right.
Because the thing about it is, this needs to be seen. Whatever. But she has to see. She's only playing with herself.
You right about that. So she playing at her own face, but the fact that she's coming up here saying that he only opened the door to bring her here, that was a motherfucking lie. You was on live, you asked for cut water, you was banging, he even said that you called the phone 10,000 times. Like, you gotta be for real, Rizzy. We seen it on live. Stop lying. Then you wanna come over here and try to sweet talk us like you really sorry for the shit that you had did? Bitch, I don't believe it.
Candy, are you gonna drop now?
So have a good day, Rizzy. When you wanna really apologize to
Candy,
me forgiving about the shit that you did, then be for real. Right now, you being fake ass fuck. I don't like, girl. Bye. Play with somebody else. Play with your motherfucking dog, bitch. But don't play with
Get
us.
down.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
All right. So, and the live keep going. It keeps going. It keeps going. So, you know, with this particular live, I was in and out on this particular live, and I'm just at this moment, tea time, she was kind of directing this young lady to, hey, just you did something, just be honest, right? Um, and y'all hear. Um, so when I started about what 15, 20 minutes ago, I told y'all to leave your personal situations off social media. One thing I can say about tea time is she do have a lot of points to where she tries to help out people. She have her way of dealing with topics, dealing with situations, and you got other influencers. They have different ways on how they deal with situations, especially when you bring your personal life or what's going on in the background to social media. Um, However, if you decide to do that, um, you, it's you have people on social media. Their job is to they only have one job, one, and that's to come after you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who your name is, who you be, who your relationship is to anyone. Their job is to come after you. Do y'all know how many times people came after me and my platform over the past 5 years on TikTok? That's fine. But you never know what anyone is experiencing, right? So this particular live I just played, um, because I'm about to go to one to where people in the chat that I'm about to show you all was telling her to unalive herself. Um, Tea Time had her way to, to helping people, okay, to helping people. And she was trying to bring some things to light, to get people to understand, hey, it's different ways to go about things, right? So that young lady that was in a box was Riz, right? Now let me show y'all this
Actions.
again. While I what this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I want y'all to do. I need everybody tapping the screen right now. Okay, again, if you don't like my live stream, you can get the fuck out of here. This is funny. People are so worried about me saying her name correctly. Was y'all saying that when this woman unalived herself, when all these people was pushing her to unalive herself? I'm about to play the video with the comments. Was y'all what was see, people only say things again when it comes to mental health. It's like it's like what more can I do? What more can I do to push and push and push and push? When things is always up in the air or things are, at its highest and people are going back and forth. Oh, we entertain that shit. Entertain that shit. We entertain it like a motherfucker. Riz, she's no longer here. Now here we go with comments. Damn, that's fucked up. It is. Let me make this bigger so I can show. God damn it, this fucking computer. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Now I want y'all to listen to this particular live that she did. You would hear her say, I want y'all to pay attention. This is why, you know, when y'all, regardless of someone's background, and that's even yours, regardless of someone's background, or regardless of how you feel about somebody, whether you hate them, whether you was because you had a lot of people, right? A lot of the messages that I've gotten between 9:30 p.m. 9:45 p.m. last night, all the way up to 7:22 this morning. It's a lot of people that supported this young lady. A lot. Then you had people wanted to see, um, the failure of this young lady. Um, I'm not going to go too deep into her mental health, because I'm still pulling information on that. I got two people in the background that's working on that. They will be up here a little later in the broadcast. Um, but before I play this is not the actual video from yesterday, y'all. This is for a reason. I want y'all to keep her family up in your prayers. All right. I want y'all to listen to this young lady. Um, yes, I'm going to talk about that too. All right, about the money that was given out. We're going to get into that. Y'all pay attention.
Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. I'm the least dangerous to worry about. I don't set up black men. I don't do any of that shit. I don't commit crimes. I don't it's so fucking weird. Y'all are so fucking weird. Like, in this app, compared to real life, everything's so backwards. Like, in this app, it's condemned to, like, talk to somebody, like, in the manner in which people talk to each other on this app. But y'all just go at it all day. And like, on this app, it's, like, okay to call somebody's daughter a slut bucket. But if I call your daughter a slut bucket...
All right, y'all, that ain't me. Okay.
Many of y'all have kids that their kids don't even have a father. They have no idea who their father is. Because you wanted to open up your legs one night and get something, and then you had a kid. I was a virgin when I was raped, and I have never had sex before or after. You dumb hoe.
Now, anybody that follows this channel, of course, y'all know I have to pause so we don't get, taken down. If you're a woman and you follow this channel, you already know that, we are real big on advocating for women, and men. All right, we talk about great over here, and we talk about we teach women what to look out for, the type of guys, and even the type of women, right? And yeah, I can't tell you how many hundreds of women came on this platform talking about situations that they were in when they was younger, where either a family member or a close friend of the family, came in and touched them, and um, but when I heard that part, It just, because y'all got to understand why people, deal with things mentally, right? It came from a place. It came from a place and or an event at a certain time. And when you listen to a person long enough, you can kind of pick that up. But people like to attack the now versus how did we get here, right? But let's continue.
You add no value to this live except for typing at your desk all day and all night. Nobody truly likes you. They just want your money. That's why they, like, literally.
You hear that? Y'all hear that? She said nobody truly likes you, but they just want your money. Now, anybody that follows this young lady, they know that she helped out a lot of people financially. Am I right? Yes or no? And people took advantage of that. So not only this woman is giving her resources, she's dealing with, she's having things going on mentally. She's on on social media, trying, do y'all see what's my mental resources are being, ran through, outside of my personal life. I got my money that's being, I'm thinking I'm doing it for the good. People are, y'all see where I'm going with this? Absolutely. Yeah. See, y'all already know who I'm talking about. This is why I tell y'all before you go in somebody's live and they just getting started, don't jump to conclusions. Let people set up their foundation. Just come in and fucking listen before you start rapping off at the mouth. This is why a lot of people that do that, they not even satisfied with their life. They hate their fucking lives. That's why they have to live their life through social media. They can't fathom the fact to sit alone in the dark. They can't do that. A lot of people even run by their fucking mirror because they can't stand to look at themselves. Is it you? Is it me?
We have more like than we have like apart. Y'all tell me to kill myself literally every other day. And if asked if I'm in a psych ward,
So before you come in my fucking live stream, how about you sit your dumb ass down and listen? When I played the Tea Time video, I did that for a reason. I didn't attach Tea Time to that. I wanted y'all to hear that she was dealing with something that was behind the scenes and it came to social media. And she was going back and forth with another guy on the panel. Y'all heard that.
y'all tell me to kill myself literally every other day.
Every other day. Not Great Vibes words. They came out of her fucking mouth. Y'all tell her to, every other day, y'all telling her to unalive herself. Because maybe you don't like what's happening behind your on your fucking cell phone. You don't like what you hear, so you telling this young lady to unalive herself. Every other day, now she's gone.
And if asked if I'm in a psych ward, I already told y'all. I'm fucking up this cookie right now. And I can't say, I can't punish everybody on this app, but what I can do is make an example out of one. It's annoying that it's the one that has nothing to lose, but and Tib is old. She's old. And I don't know where y'all come up with the idea of me setting black men up. Black men, does that include Glenn Washington? Because you sound stupid. In order for a court case to even go to where it's at, there has to be multiple. It has to be abundance of evidence. Most victims that go to detectives, there was a victim that was literally like essayed in public with cameras, like, and the prosecutor didn't take the case. The state's attorney, it's basically you have to pass felony review. Y'all think I'm this far in a criminal trial because I wanted to set a man up? But there's so much evidence. There's so much fucking evidence. And instead of y'all taking care, thank you. Instead of y'all being like, hey, like, in the process of literally being an essay victim, instead of y'all like being like, oh man, like, I'm sorry, like hearing my story.
Again, this is why I'm talking about this. Because over here, we deal with essay victims. People, both men and women, that have been SA'd at an early age. And they have they have trouble walking the life in their mind that's the correct way. But again, you don't know what people are dealing with mentally. You don't know why people make the choices that they make. This is why it's very important for us to take a step back, listen to people before we place judgment. It never hurts to, instead of DMing motherfuckers, hey, did you hear about what happened to such and such? Or did you hear about this? Hey, are you okay? Just a simple, are you okay? How was your morning? This shit right here how was your morning? Did you eat breakfast? Or, are the kids okay? How your husband doing? How your wife is doing? How the family is doing? When was the last time you spoke to, had a conversation with your son or your daughter? We got people in the chat saying, they make sure that she was okay. They messaged her. But again, yes, we are talking about this young lady, but do y'all know how many people that's dealing with this, that's battling with this every single day?
From whoever you hear it from, even if it's from me, like me, like, damn, that sucks. Not, oh, you set man up. And y'all, like, y'all were scared of Bray going to California.
Hey, YouTube, I do apologize for those commercials. Actually, I'm about to slow them down. So, y'all um, just uh, just give me a second. I'm gonna slow those commercials down. Don't throw your TV, please. Don't throw your TV. Just keep your remote. Just keep your remote next to you. So when the commercial pop up, just hit skip. I gotta go to a setting to slow those commercials down. All right.
Like, and y'all were scared like of Bray going to Florida. Like, I've already apologized. He hasn't said he's accepted it or whatever yet, but I've done what I needed to do because all I did was literally just pop on the bed. I commented on the silhouette of his butt, and I did some other things that I apologize for. That doesn't equate to sexual assault. But you can't say I sexually assaulted. You can't say I SA'd the man, but also in the same breath say, oh, you also like were. You also try to set him up. Actions.
All right. So, um, okay, I got you, Amy. No, I'm doing it. TikTok. I'm answering the YouTube chat. Yeah, it was. Now, what I'm going to do for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to open up the panel. If you knew this young lady, um, if you knew this young lady, uh, please request to come up. If you got anything to say, um, the panel is open. But what I will say is, please respect her family. Please respect the family. All right.
First and foremost, I would like to say condolences to her family and her friends. Secondly, I did not know her, but that is very messed up. Thirdly, I got up here to say, yeah, the internet can be really cruel. And some of y'all, like GV said, need to come in here and sit down. He purposely put what he's talking about on the screen. Read it, sit down, pay attention. For all you tea lovers that's in here, he never once defamed her or did anything. That's why he kept pausing and telling y'all, if y'all just pay attention, you will see where it's going. Everything he do, there's a reasoning behind it. Be patient or move the fuck along. Cause he's not the only one who talking on this topic. If he's not talking fast enough for y'all, go to the next person. You could Google it, and I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of people is doing this, and you could go over there. But he gonna run this ship the way he wants to run it. And also, the last thing I want to say before I drop down, I'm so happy I have thick skin because that could have been me. I have a therapist, and she was telling me to do something out of my comfort zone. Something out of my comfort zone was doing something like going live on social media. I have discoid lupus, which means it affects my skin and put butterfly marks in my face. Luckily, I was raised to be a tough individual because some of the things that come across my screen when I go live is outrageous. But like I say, everybody is built different. So luckily I have tough skin and I have people that rally behind me to make sure I stay positive. So this is really touching a nerve for you motherfuckers to be in this comments being super fucking insensitive. That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
Some people
sorry
need
about
to
that.
learn to fucking think before they speak or type. Cause
Absolutely.
it's all key and fun and games until it happen at your fucking front door. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for y'all time. Please be mindful and respectful in these motherfucking comments. And y'all motherfuckers better be lucky I ain't no mod, because you bitches would have been gone yesterday.
Uh,
Question.
hold on one second. Hold on, I got you. We got somebody in front of you. Shaka, if I'm saying your name correctly, I do apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. Shaku, Shaka, Shaku,
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Shaka,
it's Shaku.
Shaku.
It's Shaku.
How you
Shaku.
doing? How you doing?
I'm doing. I don't know how I'm doing. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I happened to be scrolling, and a lot of people were saying, "Well, she's doing that for attention. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna hurt herself." And then a few minutes later, I heard that she didn't make it. And the people that had encouraged her to do that, they were still laughing. They thought it was funny. I couldn't sleep the rest of the night. And it's some heartless ass young people, excuse my French, but they heartless. They don't think that anything can happen to them. And they sit up there and think they better because they're pretty, and they tore that girl apart. They ripped her apart. And it came to the point where she couldn't take anymore. And they still didn't think she was serious.
So let me ask you this, because again, I got this news. Again, I want to make myself clear. Messy Talk is not a stranger to this platform.
Right.
It's been a few years. That's why a lot of people don't know who I am, because I rebranded my
Okay.
platform because I had to get a mental break from that side. All right. This is why people like Black Guru or Laura, or either people like what's his name, the guy with the tats. Can't think of his name off the top of my head. The bald headed guy with the tats. They got married sometime. I think it was late last year or earlier this year. Cartel. Yes, Cartel. Um, I could hop on.
Right.
I could hop on any of their platforms. They know who the fuck I am. But I
Yeah.
had to get away from that simply because I had to. I was asking myself, what is I'm bit, gaining from this? You know,
Nothing.
I will admit, did I mess up a few people's lives when I was hosting my platform, when people was coming to my
Yeah.
platform, when I'm having 7, 8, 9, 1,000 people in my fucking room because they're looking like, all right, GV, what's next? I kept
Right.
asking myself, am I helping people, or are people, are they, getting into, good relationships? Are they taking
Right.
different steps? I had to do that. That's why I took a step back from that side, and now I just talk
Yep.
about politics, different things like that, or what's trending. But I don't know this lady personally, but I've seen her around on TikTok. So
Me too.
I want you to explain. Was you in that live stream last night?
I caught the very last end of it because I was on Kiana's live, and they caught where she had literally, I don't know how she did it, but I seen something around her neck. I don't know if she stepped off or something, so, and then the live ended. So I don't know. I'm so brokenhearted for that young lady. She didn't deserve that.
Wow, I have a
All
quick
right.
question. AZ, is what they saying in the comments true? You was in that live and you was pushing her to do what she did. I need to know for myself, AZ, because they in the comments saying, "Girl, you part of the problem," or "Sir, whoever you are." So is that true?
Actually, I'm not part of the problem. I came to here because I had some things to say. So don't be trying to come at
I was
me.
just asking. No, I just asked the question because
My
they're
thing is,
flooding the comments
hold
saying
on,
you
hold
was
on.
part of the
My
problem.
thing is, this is the same person. She literally sat there, and this whole clip is going around too. She was telling people that they need to unalive themselves.
Now, was it a
Let's be
get?
for real.
Was it a get back? Cause I played that video of her saying that people is telling her to unalive herself every other day. So was it a get back?
That shit was not no damn get back.
I'm
If you,
asking. Listen,
it's
I'm
posted on
asking.
Reddit right now.
I'm asking.
But then
That's what
it's
I say.
crazy.
So defensive. We asking questions.
No, then it's crazy to me how, yeah, when y'all got T over there being the judge and got T up on this panel, but she killed the man. But yeah, now Rizzy gone. They didn't care nothing about Darren Lucas, but now Rizzy gone. And everybody want to certainly care about somebody. I'm confused.
No, people
Two
care.
people gone.
People,
Fuck is she?
listen, people did. You had a lot of people that was supporting uh, Lucas when he lost his life.
Nobody on
And
that side, no, they wasn't.
yes, they
Nobody on
was.
T side wasn't. No, the
Oh,
fuck they
yes.
wasn't. They
Oh,
was
yes, it
defending
was.
T. They was defending T. No, they wasn't.
You talking about tea time? Okay, no, we're not talking about
The
that.
motherfuckers on her side was defending her.
Right.
Now, Reezy's situation, and now they want to put blames on other people. No, you cannot do that.
Okay, I'm gonna let you hold tight because there's a few people.
She gone.
Hold on.
She gone, so it is what it is. She ain't coming back. So y'all need to shut the fuck up and stop it. She's gone. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Wait, it's a few people want to address you. Okay, so hold tight.
Address me, cause her ass gone.
Hold on one second, sweetheart. Akita, how you doing?
Hey, I don't know anything about the situation at all, to be honest. I don't know nothing about messy talk. I don't even know what side of TikTok I'm technically on, but I never saw anything about it. But I came up here because I wanted to say something about something that I see is like culturally that's happening, and it's not dependent on race. It's, across races. I see it on YouTube. I see it on different platforms where we're like losing our humanity as people in general. And I don't know this young girl. I don't know any of the people involved, but I know a life was lost. And that's devastating, and I feel like we just have to remember our humanity. Like, even if somebody did something, once a life is gone, the energy from them is still around. And I feel like we need to remember and just be mindful that any of us could die at any moment.
They didn't
And
do all of that when Darren Lucas lost his life.
Hold on one second.
I didn't know. That's all I
The
got to say is
life
I
is
didn't know.
like you said. They didn't
Okay.
do that.
Okay,
What's
listen.
going
Wait,
on in here right now?
Diva, hold on one second. So over here we do
I'm not trying to change that conversation, bitch.
Ma'am.
What?
Sir, okay, you know what? Let me listen. Listen.
fuck.
I just muted your mic. If you unmute your mic, I'm going to drop you. We do one at a time
Well,
over here.
I'm muting my motherfucking mic, ho.
So you want to? Okay, fine. You can stay in the chat room. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a detective. That ain't why I'm up here.
Okay.
But so, because I'm sorry, just let me finish this real quick because this is just in general, because it keeps going around how people are offending and hurting each other on freaking line. And it's disgusting. And it's like a decline in our humanity in this world with all the cultures. And I just wrote a few things down. I want to say that, what they're doing is they're basically, when I say they, I mean like politics. They're normalizing people behaving without their humanity. And you have to remember that you are interacting with people who are being conditioned like test subjects. So I'm saying if I had the chance to talk to this lady, to this young girl, I would have told her, like, yo, back off. Get away from it. These are not your friends. This is not your family online. You have to be okay with letting the people online go. That's not your people. Your people is your mom, your brother. And actually, LaRonda had this talk with me when I was going through things. Your people, God gave me my twins. God did not give me any of these people I'm interacting with on the app, And so these are the people that I'm responsible for in this lifetime. These are the people that are responsible for me in this lifetime. It's my family, my blood. And I wanted to say, if I also had the chance to talk to her, I would say thank God for my psychology degree, because that's what helped me know myself and to be able to accept that there are weaknesses and things that I need to work on, as opposed to taking junk so hard and thinking that it's the end and I gotta go. And Shaku, I heard what you said about how she took her life, and that's freaking devastating, man. But I just wanted to put some healing out there to y'all, because I see everybody all upset and mad. And I'm like, at the end of the day, it's a life that was gone because of hurt feelings from other people who really had no value in her life. Like, the people you interacted with online, they may like you, they may say they love you, but at the end of the day, they're not vowed to you by God, So I just wanted to extend that, and I'll go down, okay?
Well, they were actually befriending her, a lot of them, because um, allegedly she had money, and
Well,
so
yes.
she was a
Are
big
we going in
gifter.
order, or
But it
how does
was
this
like,
work? I'm
Wait,
sorry.
okay, I'm gonna
hold on,
finish this and then I'm gonna
hold
shut.
on.
She don't even know what she's
Listen,
talking about.
hold on. Yes, we do go in order over here.
Yeah.
So
So
everybody just mute up. Cause
okay,
Shaku already went. Okay, so she just
okay.
just giving a little update. But go ahead, Shaku.
Yeah, it's just that they belittled her, because they felt like she wasn't pretty enough, and they only wanted to be her friend because she gave big gifts, and they were always talking about she had a lot of money, and so
So who is they?
everybody,
Who is they?
the messy side. If you know who the messy side is, it's one particular female and one particular male that
Can you say
I'm
their
gonna
name,
say
ma'am? It seemed
harassment.
like you
Wait,
know their
No,
name.
no,
whoa. Hold
no.
on.
Y'all know who it is. I don't need to say their
Ma'am,
name.
just keep talking. Don't worry about the names. 'Cause
Okay.
if you going to say somebody's name over here, I want them to be in the chat
Yeah.
or in the box to defend themselves. We don't talk about people
Right.
like that behind their
Right.
backs over here. All right, but go ahead.
Exactly. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know exactly who it is. But anyway, I ran my time, so I'm gonna stop talking and let somebody else up. I'm sorry, you guys.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We finna get to Kadara. Kadara, good to see you, sweetheart. If I'm saying your name correctly, you can unmute your mic. There it is, right there. Kadara. How you doing?
Hi, it's Kadira.
Kadara, I do apologize, sweetheart.
It's fine. I just wanted to touch on, it's free to be nice to people. The trolls and stuff is what gets people. I just started doing live as of last year, and it's very hard to be in this society of TikTok and be strong at the same time. I do not know this woman. I'm upset with the situation that happened. I have been through some of the same things that she has been through. Did I take a life? No. Was I involved in TikTok to be messy? No. But people come on this app and they dream of just waking up and being just the evilest thing to other people. And we have to look at that first. Live your own life. Do what you want to do. People and know people gonna do what they want to do.
All right, yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your platform, and I hope that you do great things with that, and just keep pushing. Social media is a great way to get out there and be a great influencer to people. So thank you so much for doing that. Let's
Thank
see,
you.
no problem. Mama C, how you doing?
I'm finding yourself. So
I'm
I
just
do
fine.
want to say, Rizzy and I were not friends, but I sat in a lot of areas and been in a lot of rooms with Rizzy. And I also know how she operates, and God rest her soul and condolences to her family. But I'm going to say this, and I may get a little ridicule in the comments, but no one on TikTok is to blame for her unaliving. Not one. She has done this on several occasions, attempted and has not went through with it. A few times they have attempted to go through with her attempts, and this has happened on several occasions. So this was not the first time this has happened.
Wait. So you mean to tell me while she was live streaming?
Yes, yeah, she has done this a few times,
So
and
did she
this
say
is not
she?
the first time. So they basically call her bluff. So this was not the first time. So that's what I want to say. And you got people here just because they feel like she had money and she was special needs or whatever. Unfortunately, she paid her way into places. They accepted her, but she was mean with her money. She would pay to kick people out of places. She would maintain them out of places. And I'm not saying this to be mean to her. She has had a couple words with me telling me I'm broke one time just because I wasn't given a gift. So, and I had nothing against the young lady because she's old enough to be my child.
let's
But
hold on.
she was not. Oh, she was
Let's
not
go
the
back.
nicest person either.
Let's go back to and I want to make sure we're clear with this. When she was
Captain Hook, you slow.
stop reading the comments and look at my bald headed ass.
Go
Um,
ahead.
when she was saying, "Hey, I'm gonna unalive myself. I'm gonna unalive myself" on several occasions, did nobody see that as some type of sign to where hey, it's something deeper?
Yes, everyone knew. Everyone. She was in vicinities. She wanted to fit in. She BK has always, even though y'all people feel like they didn't, he loved this young lady until she crossed the line with him. He really held her hand and friended her. You know, and I'm not friends with BK, but I do want to be on his side because he did friend her and he liked her a lot until she crossed the line with him. So when I say this, I'm not on nobody's side, but I have seen this all play through from the time she came on our side of TikTok up until now. Unfortunately, last night they just called her bluff and it happened. If that is the case, because at this point it's allegedly and not, we don't know for sure. It has not been written in stone. So she paid her way into places when it comes to several creators, okay? And some creators treated her better than some because she had money. And they were not going to put any salt on her name because she had money. But at the end of the day, this was not the first time. That's what I want to say. And they called her bluff last night, and unfortunately, it happened.
All right, Mama C, thank you so much for that update. And again, y'all remember I listen, okay? So I'm taking notes, all right? Uh, if I said your name wrong,
It's fine, Moonhead. This is Dollar. How you doing? You missed
you
me?
know what,
Moonhead, don't do that. Don't
your
do that,
ass, you
Moonhead.
know what,
Mm-mm.
your ass. How you doing? This
I'm
woman,
doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What you got? Talk to me.
So you did ask for people that actually knew her to come up, right? Oh, because I was wondering why these was up here. So I was acquainted with
Well, if
Rizzy.
they knew her or if they knew about her, because I want to make
Okay.
because I'm still taking notes about this.
Okay. So I was acquainted with Rizzy. And the way that you're trying to depict her, like people told her to unalive. She told several people to unalive themselves. So I don't think that we should try to paint her out to be some type of saint. It is very unfortunate and a tragedy what happened. And my condolences goes out to her. Yes, she did struggle with mental illness, but she went from different sides of TikTok and pulled this same stunt. And she did use her money to bully other people. She would drop people out of the panel. She would shut people up. So she was in a way a bully. So when you say
So
that
she did struggle with mental issues.
she did struggle with mental illness, yes.
Mm,
And she was in several facilities. And you could tell she was crying out for help.
okay.
She was. And like
Okay.
I said, it is unfortunate. But she did pull this stunt probably about 4 or 5 times on live, on different sides of TikTok. And again, it is a tragedy and it is unfortunate. People did try to save her. She did have a good relationship with Tea Time.
Right.
That's probably why Tea Time went up there to try to assist her when this situation
And again, that's why I played the tea time
occurred.
video. That's why.
But like I said, but you said you don't talk about people unless they present. But you was talking about Tea Time.
Well, tea
You want me to shut a lie to her?
tea time. Yeah, you can share it. Don't care.
I ain't gonna shut a lie. I just want
Yeah, yeah, don't
to
care.
mess with you.
So this is why this is why I played the tea time video. So because yes, tea time was helping her. She was trying to get some things, put some things into some accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can't be doing this and you can't be doing that. So this is why I tell people stop bringing their personal issues to social media. It's not worth it. But go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, the whole situation is just unfortunate. But she herself has also told people to go unalive. Like yesterday was a girl's birthday, and she told her you need to go join your dad. But what ended up happening instead? She ended up unaliving instead of the girl, which is so we got to be careful with the things we tell people.
Absolutely. That is fact. That is fact.
So at the end of the day, that's just the lesson that we got to learn here. She is not a victim. Like we can't say that she was bullied because she partook in it herself. In my opinion. In my opinion.
No, I appreciate it. That and that's what I mean, you know me. That's all I'm looking for. Um Streets, what's going on? Hey Dollar, if you want to stay up here, you can.
Okay, I was gonna say this. So I knew of her for
What's
like
going
three
on,
years.
Streets? What's going on, big dog? What's up? What's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's how you doing?
Oh, okay, no, because I was talking and then you said what's up, like you didn't hear
Hey,
me. All right, my bad.
hey,
All
great.
right,
Hey,
what's
GB, what's
up?
going on, big dog?
All right, what's up? No, well, so all right, so I'm gonna say that I knew of her for like 3 years. I knew her first from like when she was going into the pay talk and whatever. But even from back then, people knew that something was off with her. And then come to find out, she was in and out of mental facilities. To me, I don't think it's fair to say that even if she was talking bad about people, this was a heavily, severely mentally ill person who is it's not like she like spent a month in a psych ward. She was in and out of facilities. So whatever she said can't I don't think it could be held against her. Because in a court of law, if she were to like unalive somebody, they would use that heavily to not put her in prison, but to put her in a mental facility. So that I don't think it's fair. Even if she did tell people to unalive or she was mean to people, she was ill. She was an ill person. But I want to say this to anybody that was helping her. I'm going to say this about people. This is what I saw. Everybody who tried to help her on this app are fucking weirdos. You don't help a mentally ill person by parading them around from live to live like, oh, let's host a live about her. Bring her up on the panel. She's crazy. Yes, like these people were not trying to help her. If they were trying to help her, they would tell her to get off a line, ignore her until she gets the help that she needed. These sick people, each and every one, especially T. Now we all know T's a fucking monster, but even T would bring her, parade her around on the live for hours, asking her questions, blah blah. Bro, you know this is a sick person. What exactly are you gonna get out of talking to a sick person who needs help? And then there's other people who took money from her, like befriended her just for her money. Not one person on TikTok can say that they were her friend. Because if you had a friend who was as mentally ill as she was, you wouldn't be parading her around on live and then arguing with her and then bringing her back and then like, oh, come pick up. Hey, where's Rizzy, the mentally ill person? Bring her to the live. Somebody's talking about her so she could argue with her. These are fucking lonely fucking losers who are bored all day online. They want to see somebody fight. They want somebody to be their fucking dancing fucking clown, and they were using her for that. I'm sorry. I'm a person that goes outside, so I'm gonna give you the outside person perspective who has a fucking life outside of TikTok. These fucking weirdos who called her friend, who were on live with her, are fucking losers. These people do not go outside. They don't get no sunlight. They're like the vampires from Sinners. They go outside, they'll burst into a ball of flames. They're fucking losers. Anybody who has a fucking ounce of dignity in them would be like, this person does not need to be paraded around and fucking brought from live to live, argue with, and whatever. Like I said, whatever she said, I never had a personal problem with her. I said maybe one or two things about her, and then other than that, she would be in a panel with me. I wouldn't talk to her like that because I already knew. And by the way, quick note, from 3 years ago, she even tried to throw me money one time to my Cash App. I didn't understand for what, but I sent it back because I knew she wasn't all there. But there's other people, I don't even know how many people, but there's other people, whoever took money from her, knowing how ill she was, you're a fucking sick person. And if there is a hell, that's where you're going for taking advantage of somebody who wasn't all mentally there. Now, bring up those people who did that to her, because all these people were abusing the shit out of her. This is somebody who was probably like an elementary school student. And not to say that she was like dumb or anything, but the way she was looking for friends was the way like a kid on the playground was looking for friends. Oh, I'll give you my toy. You're my friend now. Oh, I'll give you this. You're my friend now. She wasn't thinking like an adult. And all these people saw that, and and they were trying to get as much as they could get from her. And that's sick.
Let me play this right
Hey,
here.
I got a question. I just want to make it known that she was urged to get off the app several times because they realized that it was not good for her. So several people did try to get her to get off the app. Okay, my question is this: can you unblock my other page, Dollar Bill?
Hold
Also,
on,
also,
Dollar, hold on, who
yeah,
blocked
they
you?
blocked me. I was talking shit in the comments.
That's
It's
why they
okay,
blocked
but I'm
you.
blocked. Yeah, it is.
I don't block you.
Also, so the people, I know two of the people that told her to go unalive herself also struggle with mental illness. So if you are giving Rizzy an excuse, are you also going to give those people who told her to go unalive herself with mental illness a pass also?
Well, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Wait. What was the question? Am I giving a pass to who?
A few of the people that told her to go unalive herself also struggles with mental illness. So if you are giving Rizzy a pass because she struggles with mental illness, shouldn't you give them other ones a pass also, since they struggle with mental illness?
I mean, listen, words from a stranger, I could never say pass or no pass because it shouldn't matter anyway. The only finger that I point at is the people who met this person in real life and try to trick this person into becoming like a real life friend. Like when you have videos with them and you're meeting them in reality, I can't judge a person who's just talking about somebody else online that they never met, never seen before. That's what we do all day. We talk shit. But when you take it as far as meeting somebody in real life, tricking this person, I'm talking about breaking. When you're a sick person like him who meets a person like this who's mentally ill, trying to trick them into being your friend because you're a broke motherfucker who doesn't want to get a job and you want to suck as much money as you can out of this person, that is the problem with me. Other than that, I don't like
Okay, so
somebody saying something about somebody else that they don't know. It doesn't mean anything. It's just words on the internet.
okay, so you just basically coming after him. So
No,
you
because
do
I
know
mean, he's the only person that I saw that met up with this person, knew how ill she was, and continued to try to suck money out of her because he doesn't want to get a fucking job.
was he sucking mine out of her, or was she giving it to him? I think it's a difference.
But she's a mentally ill person. He was
So
tricking
is
her to
he
be her
though.
friend.
They both mentally ill.
They're both mentally ill. Well, I don't
He
know. I don't know his.
yeah, he has confessed several times on here that he struggles with certain mental illnesses.
I mean, was he any other? I mean, listen, there's one thing to be like bipolar or have schizophrenia. There's another thing to be like Rizzy, who, like I said, for the last 3 years that I've known of her, she was always in and out of mental facilities. Now, is it that kind of sickness?
I mean, I ain't about to disclose. He can come do that himself. I ain't about to disclose what he got, but he has a mental illness.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I think any reasonable adult who meets somebody like this in person and see the extent of her illness, and actually, from what I was told, he went to go see her at one of her mental facilities. Knowing how sick she is and continue to take money from her, that's abuse. That's a sick person. To me, anybody else, if anybody told her to unalive and they don't know her, they never met her in real life, bro, those are just words on the internet. People talk shit all the time. You can't just point fingers at everybody like, oh, you random person who argued with Rizzy one time last month, you told her to unalive herself. You can't, what? Like, bro, we're on the internet. We all talk shit. But when it comes to that step farther, when you're going to, like 2-3 times to meet this person in real life, and then after you take her money, because that's what he did, he took her money, then he told her to unalive herself too. I don't know if y'all know that. He held a whole live for like a month telling her to unalive herself, where his whole panel telling her to unalive herself. That shit is sick to me. You met this person in real life. You tricked this person into being your friend in real life, and then you host lives telling her to unalive herself. That's a whole that I think he could be criminally charged. That's just what I'm guessing, because that wasn't no just like, oh, person on the internet. This is a person who met this person in real life and forged a fake friendship just to get money out of them, and then just to tell them to go unalive themselves.
Okay, but the times that he met her in real life was for business. He's a hair braider. He went to braid her hair. So you can't really count that. He didn't go for social, for a friend trip. It was a business
We don't
trip.
know that. I mean, we
It
don't
was a
know that.
business trip. She hired him to braid her hair.
I don't believe one word he says. So I mean, if he said that,
It's
I don't
a
believe him at
fact.
all.
I mean, he did it on live.
I still don't believe it. Well, unless we ask Rizzy, which she's no longer here no more, what was the point of her meeting him up? We would never know.
We seen him braid.
We all seen it, Skylar. It was a whole ordeal. His mama even had to get involved because of the whole situation was blown out of proportion because Rizzy wanted to turn it into a friend trip and he was trying to keep it business.
You don't know what he was trying to keep it as.
We do have, you know what?
All right, y'all, hold on.
You don't know. You wasn't there. There was only 2 people there, and one of them's not here no more. And the other one's a full-blown fucking alcoholic.
Hold on 1 second.
It unfolded on live.
Hey, $2, I got you. Let me do a mob break real quick. Everybody that's coming in, y'all just be respectful in the chat. That's all I ask over here. One thing about me is I like to listen and, you know, because I'm taking notes over here. Number 2 is if you see that follow button at the top of your screen, please click that follow button. If you see the Daily Heart Me, please click that Daily Heart Me. Let's see. I see the questions that's being asked on YouTube. Now YouTube, some of the questions is not going to be addressed simply because of the boxes on TikTok. The panel is covering up, a portion of the question. But I will address you all in a second. Again, thank y'all so much for coming up, and also, I okay, gotcha. Now, if you see, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and also like the live. If you can't like the live, the only way it's going to count YouTube, you have to bag out of the live, click on the video and hit like, then come back into the live stream. All right, thank you so much. Y'all, let me play this real quick. And everybody stay muted.
Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. I'm the least dangerous to worry about. I don't set up black men. I don't do any of that shit. I don't commit crimes. I don't it's so fucking weird. Y'all are so fucking weird. Like, in this app, compared to real life, everything's so backwards. Like, in this app, it's condemned to, like, talk to somebody, like, in the manner in which people talk to each other on this app. But y'all just go at it all day. And like, on this app, it's, like, okay to call somebody's daughter a slut bucket. But if I call your daughter a slut bucket, you. Many of y'all have kids that their kids don't even have a father. They have no idea who their father is. Because you wanted to open up your legs one night and get something, and then you had a kid. I was a virgin when I was raped, and I have never had sex before or after. You dumb hoe. You add no value to this live except for typing at your desk all day and all night. Nobody truly likes you, they just want your money. That's why they, like, literally, we have more like than we have, like, apart. Y'all tell me to kill myself literally every other day. And if asked if I'm in a psych ward, I already told y'all. I'm fucking up this cookie right now. And I can't say, I can't punish everybody on this app, but what I can do is make an example out of one. It's annoying that it's the one that has nothing to lose, but and Tib is old. She's old. And I don't know where y'all come up with the idea of me setting black men up. Black men, does that include Glenn Washington? Because you sound stupid. In order for a court case to even go to where it's at, there has to be multiple, it has to be abundance of evidence. Most victims that go to detectives, there was a victim that was literally, like, essayed in public with cameras Like, and the prosecutor didn't take the case. The state's attorney, or it's basically you have to pass felony review. Y'all think I'm this far in a criminal trial because I wanted to set a man up? There's so much evidence. There's so much fucking evidence. And instead of y'all taking care, thank you. Instead of y'all being like, hey, like, in the process of literally being an SA victim, instead of y'all like being like, oh man, like, I'm sorry, like hearing my story from whoever you hear it from, even if it's from me, like being like, damn, that sucks. Not, oh, you set man up. And y'all like, y'all were scared of Bray going to California. Like, and y'all were scared like of Bray going to Florida. Like, I've already apologized. He hasn't said he's accepted it or whatever yet, but I've done what I needed to do because all I did was literally just pop on the bed. I commented on the silhouette of his butt, and I did some other things that I apologize for. That doesn't equate to sexual assault. But you can't say I sexually assaulted. You can't say I SA'd the man, but also in the same breath say, oh, you also like were. You also try to.
All right, yeah. Hold on 1 second, streets. Listen, if y'all gonna listen, let's be respectful in the comments. All right, let's be respectful. That's all I ask, because I'm still trying to get the full context. The reason for this video is y'all hear that she said that, hey, you know, it's y'all telling me to unalive myself every other day. There's some other things she talked about money, and when you listen to a person close enough, you can hear certain things, and you can kind of say, wait, something is off. All right. Um, so again, y'all just be respectful in the comments. This woman, she's no longer here. All right, she's no longer here. Uh, Go ahead, streets. All right, all right. Again, y'all, I'm taking notes. Jay, how you doing? Mm, okay, hey, now hold on. What is his name? Gotcha. I appreciate that, big dog, for letting him up right now. All right. So we're gonna have Dimples. I'm gonna get right to you, and Goddess, I'm gonna get right to you. Let's bring that boy up. Again, y'all, over here, we like to hear people out, so we can understand what exactly is going on. I got you, Fat Boo. My bad. I keep forgetting to unmute their fucking mics. Go. The boy, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. The floor is yours.
Just give me 1 second. I'm almost to my destination. But the
All right.
only thing that I do want to start off by saying is Street Scholar. I mean, about 100% of the shit that he's up here saying, he's been up here lying. This is also the same person who's called my phone 150 times over the past night, continuously texting my phone, harassing me all night long. So I just want to make it very clear that before I even get to my destination, that nothing that this nigga is up here saying is credible. And I do love that you are keeping it respectful in the comments, but I would greatly appreciate it if y'all keep it respectful in the panel as well when it comes to her.
All right, that boy. I appreciate it. And listen, get there safely, okay? If you driving, put down that damn phone. All right, appreciate it. Dimples, how you doing? Dimples, how you doing, sweetheart? You know what? I'm not finna do this. To get Dimples,
I'm
you
sorry. Drop me. I didn't mean to hit. Drop me. I didn't
okay?
mean to be in here.
Okay, all right, sweetheart.
Oh, oh, real quick, I haven't called anybody since he just said that to me. Maybe people are calling you because
Streets,
you on the live,
streets,
Rizzy.
streets. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna let you and him deal with that. Because I don't want no hearsay. I want it coming from the source. Goddess, how you doing? Goddess.
I am doing good. Can y'all hear me?
Now we can hear you. How you doing?
Okay. Hey, so I had came up here because as Bray King was saying, Scala is up here doing a lot of lying. Bray King and Rizzy, they had a good relationship, and you know sometimes people fall out and things happen. It's not about blaming him or saying he pretended to be her friend. That's not what was happening. He was really there for her, and in a way, she kind of turned on him. And then they became cool again because, like I said, sometimes things happen. TikTok may influence people in different ways. She did have a lot of stuff going on, but it's not about victim blaming because you don't know where nobody's mental is. Let's not have another situation because now we're up here trying to blame somebody else because an unfortunate situation happened. That side is messy talk, but at the same time, this is reality. You guys have to understand that mental health is real.
I'm so confused. He told her to unalive herself. Is that a good friend?
Okay, excuse me, because I was not done talking.
I don't know because you brought up
He
my name, so
told
I just want to say
me,
that. So Bray did tell
let's
Rizzy to
not
Goddess,
unalive
Let him
don't.
herself.
finish. Hold on. Let him
Goddess,
finish.
don't. Goddess, don't. You don't gotta speak for me. I'm
okay,
pulling over right now.
okay. Because I was, it's like I've been in I've been in the lives as well and stuff too. And a lot of people have told Rizzy, as a respectful, hey Rizzy, maybe it's time for you to pull from the live, because it's starting to really, really affect your mental health. So as well as everybody kept saying she was doing this and they was egging her on to do this and egging her on to do that, they also egged her on to get off the live, okay? To stop going live and stop doing certain things because it was affecting her mental health and she already had a lot of other stuff going on.
All right. Let's see. Miss Juicy, hold on 1 second. Listen. Diva, do me a favor. Drop something in the comments. Just put like, "Hey," something like that. Okay.
Can I say something real quick, or is you about to speak?
Go ahead. $2.
So she sought
No,
out a
I'm ready
lot
after you as
of.
well. I'm ready. Jadal, I can speak
Are
after
you
you.
okay?
I'm not gonna be up here too long.
Okay. She sought a lot of medical help.
Okay.
And I don't know if she didn't take their recommendations or what, but even they told her to get off of the app. At the end of the day, Rizzy was very intelligent. She was going to school to be a lawyer, allegedly. So she did what she wanted to do. Nobody can be blamed here. Nobody can be at fault. She did what she wanted to do ultimately. And it's just a sad situation.
All right. Appreciate
Okay,
that.
thank you.
$2. Go ahead.
Thank you for allowing me to speak real quick. I just wanted to address a couple of things. I appreciate the space. Like $2 said, number one, she was very intelligent. Number one, respectfully. So all the whole she's not there in the head and everything. A lot of people do suffer with mental illness, but let's not act like she wasn't intelligent. Scholar, you've been extra disrespectful. I'm not up here to defend myself. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's little TikTok thing. Do your big one. Do what you do, Scholar. That's nothing to me. As far as everything goes with Rizzy and me and Rizzy's friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it. Um, Rizzy's death, I don't believe had anything to do with money. I met Rizzy in person. I did go meet her and do her hair in both facilities. I went to California to braid her hair. I went to Florida to braid her hair. Me and Rizzy did have a fight after the last time I went in October. We connected again. We didn't talk all of November, and we connected again December 1st, 2 weeks ago. We've been talking. She's been back in my space. I've been trying to keep my eye on her, doing the best I could at the end of the day. There's nothing or nobody that, in my opinion, that is at fault for this. I've actually talked to Rizzy in person. Rizzy's problem goes way deeper than TikTok, way before TikTok, before she's known any of us, respectfully. When I've met Rizzy, when I've talked to Rizzy in person, everybody knows how much I care about Rizzy, period, point blank. Can't nobody ever say I didn't do anything for Rizzy and I didn't do everything I could for Rizzy, ever a day in their life. I'm the one who got in touch with her parents last night, her brother last night, to get the police to her house. I don't gotta explain that. Everybody know how I give it up. I could care less what Skylar's saying. Skylar, Rizzy hated Skylar respectfully. So this is what he does. The
Because I
same thing.
denied her money and you took her money.
Respectfully, Skylar, I'm not talking to you. Respectfully, it's not about none of that. But
Yeah, it is.
I appreciate the respect that you're showing her, and I feel like there's a time and place for everything. Right now, Rizzy is resting. Again, it hasn't even been 24 hours, so that's all I have to say. Could you please tell this stupid ass George Lopez ass Mexican to keep my motherfucking name out his mouth? Thank you. If that bitch bring up my name again, drop that
And
hoe.
by the
Have
way,
a good day, GD.
Braid, the reason why you don't care about Rizzy because you don't even raise your own daughters and they're little girls. How about you go be a father?
I don't want to get into that right now. It's all about this young lady is gone. I don't want to even get into that.
All right, my bad. But can I respond to one thing real quick? The Rizzy girl, you know why she hated me? Because 3 years ago on not Messy, on Debate Talk, she offered me money just like she does everybody else. And you know what I did when I saw the type of person she was? I was like, bruh, keep your money. Stop offering people money. I don't need your money. But Braid never had a job, never will, doesn't raise his children. He needs the money, so that's why he took the money.
Streets. Listen, you've been here before.
All right, my bad. That's the last time I'll say that.
Yeah, that's none of our business. All right. Again, this young lady is gone. Like he says, a time and place for everything. And right now, this is not the time and place, not for that. We just dealt with the gentleman that lost his life while Tea Time was live streaming. Unfortunately, now we got a young lady here that took her life. Yes, it is a backstory, but the young lady is no longer here. Right? And she was live streaming. So again, the family got to deal with this. Y'all got to understand the internet is forever. Borka, but if I'm saying his name wrong, man, it's gonna be bad. But
Yeah, it's Boyka.
I knew that. Boyka, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right,
I thought I'd come over and share my respects for Rizzy.
Yeah, I was asked to bring you up.
Also, everything Scholar's saying is not true. He gets up here, he just paint a narrative to make him look cool, I guess, on TikTok. You see how he's just bashing.
But don't come up here and talk about me because I'm not just gonna say it. Can you just talk about the topic? Like I'm not the topic, bro. I don't know you. You're an overweight Homer Simpson looking guy. Like I don't know you. Don't talk to me.
Hold on.
Go ahead. So, like I was saying, Scholar up here paint a narrative to make himself look cool and everything. And you're bashing everybody up here. Scholar that comes up here, tries to have a conversation with you, and you want people to take your what you're saying credible, accountable, all this other stuff, but only thing I gotta say, you can bash me all you want to, that's fine, because I just lost my wife a couple months ago.
My condolences.
So Scholar, so for you, that means I have nothing to lose, boy.
What the hell is going on? Are you up here to speak on Rizzy, boy? It seems like you threatening him. I'm confused.
He's not threatening nobody. Nobody believes him.
I'm not threatening nobody.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like
hold on. Who is that? Hold on. Listen, Texas.
I
That's
think
the
they playing you clips of Rizzy and them.
yeah. Just hold
But like I
on.
said, I mean, Scholar can threaten, run his mouth, and do all this stuff, but you guys want to jump on me for supposedly threatening Scholar.
See, but you up here centering
But
yourself. This ain't about you, boy.
hold
Cause
on a
come on
second,
now.
ma'am. Hold on a second. Scholar's up here centering himself too, so let's get that straight,
I'm not
ma'am.
talking about myself.
So, okay, like I said, Scholar, just send me your
Bro,
address.
why do you use AI pics
No,
when
no,
you're
no, no, no,
fat?
no, 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 no. We not
Just send
finna.
me
Hold
your
on, hold on.
address,
No, no,
and then we can take care of
no,
this
no, no,
one
no,
on
no,
one.
no, 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 no. I gotta draw. No, 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 no. If anybody knows my background, that's not tolerated over here. No, we're not doing that. Y'all do that? No, no, hell no. Texas, how you doing? Y'all take that somewhere else, cause I'm not finna be the witness to nothing. I do not condone that over here. Not on this platform. Texas, how you doing? I'll mute your mic. Okay, you was playing. Okay, all right. There you go. How you doing?
Your language is very dangerous. Kill yourself tonight. That's abuse.
Hold on. Whoa, Texas, how you doing?
Tonight, bitch.
So I don't think Texas
I'm doing
needs.
good.
Oh, there they go.
Okay, now what are you doing?
Playing a clip of Bray telling her to go kill herself.
Now what was his? Okay, so you do have a clip of
For real.
some. Hold
No.
on, hold
Please.
on.
No. I'm begging. No. You know. I drank the whole bottle. I'm gonna tell you like HB. Nigga, what are you saying? Rizzy, what are you saying besides? If you know what I'm gonna tell you like HB told you. If I drank the whole bottle, I'm gonna tell you like HB told you. Go kill yourself, you're literally like. Go kill yourself tonight. Your language is very dangerous. Kill yourself tonight. That's abusive. But I won't. Kill yourself tonight, bitch, and don't come back to this after real.
Hold on. I gotta mute that. Because we can't put the risk the platform like that. Listen, I need everybody right now to put I love the TikTok shop. Drop that in the comments. And also please tap the screen and you see the follow button. If you can, y'all throw some fest pops, throw some roses. That's the only thing that's going to balance out the platform because the AI have got stronger. If y'all know, I am streaming from my desktop. If the AI pick that up, I can lose my platform. They are very strict on us, the ones that stream on the desktop. All right, so we got to be careful with that K word. All right, just out of respect. Wow. $2. Go ahead.
I,
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any more of that. I don't. I'm sorry.
What he said? Can y'all tap the screen and send live fest?
It's called Fest Pops.
Fest pops.
Yeah.
Can y'all send fest pops? But no, okay, so yeah, I know it looks like we're trying to paint her out to be like horrible. But at the end of the day, she really did need help. And there were some people that really tried to help her. Now, at moments, did they say horrible things to her? Yes. Did she say horrible things to them? Yes. Again, there's nothing we can do now to bring her back. Can we learn from this? Absolutely. At the end of the day, is Messy Talk gonna change? No. They're still gonna drag each other. They're still gonna go off on each other. They blaming each other right now. You know, yeah, and nobody is to blame at the end of the day. And I'm gonna keep saying that because they want to keep pointing fingers at Candy and HB and Braid and Tea Time and whoever else. You cannot blame someone for the decisions that somebody else makes. And she did what she did.
And
if they're gonna blame anybody, blame the goddamn sitter or guardian that was at the house with her. Okay? But nobody on TikTok should be to blame.
And just to let y'all know, the reason why I got $2 up here is number one is she understand the platform, and two is she know more about this than I do. Okay, so she's helping me. She's like a moderator for this event here. So Diva, you want to do a mod break real quick before we continue?
Hey y'all. So look, we at 124,000 and it's about 1.2K of us in here. Let's go ahead and get them to at least a good 150. Can we do that? Please and thank you. It would greatly be appreciated.
And
Okay,
all
so
and
we in the
before you,
B3 league, top 70%.
and we dropped down to 70. It's all right. I get us back in 10 tonight after the battle. Thank you, Diva. Thank you so much for that. Let's see how we. Let's see. Let's get to. Can Big Norbit? I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna just say Norbit because
Is
I
what
know.
it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say Norbit.
Oh, we just kaboom. We're just gonna say it is what it is. Sorry, it is what it is. I know it's. They can get the Riz, or it is what it is. Kept the comic. Oh, he can die. I mean, not. I mean, what's the other one? I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry. We just kaboom. We're just gonna say it is what it is.
What?
So that's
What?
Rizzy telling someone that they could die.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Lady V, how you doing?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And when I say that, Rizzy, rest in peace, sweetheart. I did not know her. I don't really know any of the people involved. But what I want to speak on is I'm speaking from experience. I committed suicide in 2008. God covered me in His grace and mercy. I had to learn to walk again. I had to learn to write again. So when I tell you that when somebody gets to
Can
that dark
can I
place,
wait? Hold on one
that
second. Hold on, Lady V. You said you committed unalive. Cause we can't say
I
the
did,
word.
I did. I apologize. I unalived myself in 2008. There's many records where they had to save my life. I live in a very small community, so the first hospital I went to was in my very small area. They unhooked the machines from me. They told my family to come in and say goodbye. There was nothing else they could do for me. As my older sister, who was so much older that she raised me, stood over me and
Lady V,
cried and talked about
Lady
how
V,
unfair it was.
Lady V. You said that
Yes,
you committed. That mean the act. That mean it happened, or
yes,
you attempted.
no, no. There are records. It happened. Um, And in between the time that they flew me from my little hospital to the next little
Uh,
hospital, which
Lady
was
V,
about,
Lady V. Listen, I okay. I don't know if you know how to. Wait, hold on. It's a difference with attempting, and it's a difference with it happened. You said you did, meaning you are no longer here, but we are listening to you. Did you
at
attempt?
some point,
Did
I
you
was
did
no longer here. At some point, I was gone. The hospital announced me.
okay? And okay, all right. I'm just listen, y'all. If y'all want to find the replay to this live, it's on my YouTube channel. Great Vibes on 10. That's the YouTube chat you see right here. So because I got questions, okay, but this is not about that. But you here.
No.
You said the hospitals did what
Right,
they had
right.
to
And
do.
my point where I'm taking this is when a person and anybody that suffers with mental illness knows when we get to that dark place, there is nothing anybody can do. Our minds are made up. It's set. There's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do. We're already there in that dark place.
Yeah, mental health is a is even though we have mental health months, it's that should be every single day because again, people can experience things, go to sleep, wake up, and their mind is they want to do things That's why I tell people never say never, right? Because you don't know what situation can happen to you, whether you're in a relationship or whether it's a family or something you're dealing with on your job, and can have people just snap out just like that. And this is why we have to be careful who we surround ourselves with, because even the people around you can hold a huge, hold a huge place in your hearts and in your mind. People can influence you to go left, right, up, or down. So I just I'll talk more about that on the live. Man, that's the first time in my life I ever heard somebody say they committed on the live, and they are. It's just different. I never heard of that before. But I'm not saying that it happened. I'm not trying to discredit your situation. I just never heard that before. But you just hold tight. Let's get to Miss Mocha, that's coming up. I never heard that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we got to go back tonight, because when we use the bathroom, now I've heard of, like if you doing too much and it's a lot of shit in that toilet, and if you don't wipe your butt good, if you pull your pants up and if you don't wipe your tail, it could be a lot of boo boo.
But yeah, well, you said okay, Miss Mocha, go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Miss Mocha. Miss Mocha, how you doing?
Oh, I am so sorry. Let me down. I didn't mean to press the button.
All right, don't worry about it. I just pressed another button for you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get to the next. I see y'all trying to get in here. Gold, goals. Okay, that's disrespectful. Gold, that's disrespectful as hell. I'm not going to say that, but let's just hope you're respectful. Gold.
Hey, GV.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say something. You want me to hold on?
Yeah, it's this person that's trying to go. No, I'm not finna allow that.
Oh,
The minute you disrespect your mother, I got a problem. Go ahead, Dangerous. How you doing?
thank you. I'm blessed. Thank you so much for asking. But I'm gonna just say this. I really originally was not about to get up in here and say shit at all. But excuse my French. This is one of the most horrendous, inhumane, insensitive chat I ever seen. Again, let's be clear. We're all upset. This was all something that maybe even though we said it out of being funny, out of trolling, out of being mad, out of just talking, out of just jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else, at the end and the beginning of the day, whether or not this woman was a saint, an angel, a demon, or whatever, she was still a human being. She was still somebody's child. She was still somebody's person. And if she had friends, maybe she did. I don't know, not saying she did or not. Whether or not everybody knew that this woman had mental issues, she never should have been on social media to begin with, because if she really did come on a social platform to get a sense of family, a sense of friendship, a sense of community, they failed her miserably. Maybe she failed herself. At the end of the beginning of the day, back then in the day, mental health, it was not publicized, it was not promoted, and it definitely wasn't encouraged. It's not funny to play on somebody's mental, because you never know if the words you say is the last one that's going to push a person to the edge, whether or not she jumped in and said stuff too. Sometimes you can get online trying to be funny, trying to troll, because lo and behold, you're hurt. Sometimes people will wake up not even wanting to see another day, but they say, hey, let me just get on and see what's going on, jumping in on the bandwagon, trying to just be funny, but whole time they hurting and they reaching out for help. At the end of the beginning of the day, I've seen enough videos to see the people in the comment that's here right now in the comments did tell her to do so, whether or not she returned it too. Sometimes you try to say ugly stuff back to keep yourself from breaking down and hurting as much as you really are hurting, just to keep that, you know what I'm saying, to keep that girth about you, because you really do have to have tough skin to be a streamer on this platform. You really do have to have tough skin to keep your head up, that by the time you get off, you don't walk around feeling like, goddamn, I got a whole trash can now that I got to release. There's several times on this live that I had to literally walk away and feel like, like what the hell was that? It's ugly, it's disgusting, and it's traumatizing. And to play on somebody's mental, knowing that she was mentally, whether she was going in and out of rehab, and then to keep being in the comments, adding on, saying, go do this, go do that, whether or not she attempted it or not, whether or not she did it just to be funny and it turned around and it worked out for her good in the wrong way, that's not the point. It's still somebody's child. It's still a life gone. There is no justification for why this happened to her. And the fact that everybody in the comment could care less and are saying, oh, well, she did this. That's not the point. You guys are missing the whole entire point. Words hurt. Words kill. And at one point, we said justice for us all. Then the next minute, we said street justice. Now is fuck justice. She deserved it. Oh well, there's another life on the planet. Oh well, she's gone. So what? It don't matter. It's still a person. It's still a human. We did not get on here to say she was right or wrong. We said that, oh my gosh, I had to sit there at this time and time in the comments and watching this thing actually happen actually happen in real life. Once you tell a person something, once you throw a rock, once you throw a stone, once you break a glass, you can't take it back. I just hope after today, because like I'm utterly, utterly, utterly affected. I don't even know the woman. But at the end of the day, just to see the carelessness of our people and we claim black on black crime, we're doing it to ourselves. So I hope after today, y'all go hug y'all loved one. Y'all go watch the words that come out y'all mouth. Y'all watch the power that y'all have. There is power in the tongue. Just by you saying that, just by she reading that, can internalize that for somebody else some different way. Your words and your tongue, it is a gun. So everybody who said something about it is held equally responsibly internally, whether we know it was you or not. You guys are all responsible. For those that saw her hurting and didn't reach out are responsible. For those that knew she wasn't okay and allowed her to still be on live is responsible. For those who did not go over there and check on her, whether or not you just sent a text or not, you're responsible. For those who joked around, trolled around, asked her for stuff, knowing her heart, abused her by knowing that she wasn't in the right mind, but still allow her to be on your platform as a freaking puppet, treating her like a clown in your show, and you're sleeping at night and she's hurting at night. You're all fucking responsible. And that breaks my soul. Because I care. You should care. I have a child. That's somebody's child that will no longer be here. It's not funny. And she will be held responsible for the stuff that she said, yes, but we didn't get a chance to address that because she's not here. And again, everybody in the comment, y'all victim blaming, saying, oh, well, she did. Oh, okay. That's yours to have. Y'all control that somewhere else on your life. That's not what we're here for. That's not what the hell we're here for. And then to say that some of the videos that GV played, like I said, read the room. Y'all came in here automatically talking. He just specifically said he touched on this woman a few lives ago. And he woke up yesterday in the midst of the live that we were doing to address the recap and then say the update. Whether or not you agree with it or not, then go take these videos and go on your live and have a live that you agree with. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. At the end of the day, whoever her friends are, whoever her family members are, rest in peace. My condolences to your beloved. And I pray that God wraps his arms around y'all and teaches us all to watch what the hell we say, watch how we treat each other, and hold our own close. And if you see somebody hurting and you see something, say something. Because if you don't stand up for nothing at all, you'll fall for everything, whether or not it was an attempt or whether or not she actually succeeded. And unfortunately, she made an attempt and she succeeded. Watch your tongue, because you will all be held accountable for it. Now I'll go on mute.
You want to unmute? You want to unmute?
My bad. Moderators, they finally got into the chat room. Thank y'all so much for coming in to help out mod the chat. I see y'all been blocking like crazy. Like so far, 122 people have been blocked from this live. You know, again, the only thing we ask is for respect. We can't see. I think the biggest thing here is this young lady is not here to say, you know, hey, you know, okay, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have said, you know, said that. I shouldn't have supported this person. I shouldn't have. You know, this person is not here. This person was live streaming. Y'all called her bluff, and now she's no longer here. Like uh, uh, like dangerously says, she said, life and death is it's in the power of your tongue, and most of y'all are Christians. So again, if we're going to talk the talk, you need to walk it. Whether what your none of these people know you personally. So how can we take stuff personally? Y'all allow other people words to influence you. You doing it now in the chat. So it's just to show you how a lot of us we are easily maneuvered, by the voice of someone else or by the keyboard warrior of someone else. All right. Uh, Devon, if I say this woman name wrong, she gonna cuss me out. Devon, boy, she gonna cuss me out. Devon, you can unmute your mic. Okay, when y'all request to come up, be prepared to be ready to go. That's all I ask. Because again, this live stream is bigger than just she said this or he said that. They're not here to even. She's not here to say anything now. Mega, how you doing? Mega, how you doing? She's pouring some cereal. Mega, how you doing? Okay, so I've been paying attention to the chat, and I'm looking. I keep seeing this. She was being used for her money. 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 Now I need y'all to be honest. Is that a true statement? Okay. All right. So I could say probably about 93% of you all saying yes. Um, if I say what I really want to say, I will be banned. Listen, and for the people that's in the chat that's being honest with themselves, I really appreciate you all. I really do. Over here, we just want to see people not get played on. We want to see people not to get taken advantage of, because enough of that is already going on already. It's around the holiday season, and people are. Oh my goodness. Carrie, man, she's boy, Sarah.
Taria.
You know what? I'm not. Why? So I guess when TikTok asks for y'all username, you just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna squeeze all this shit in here, and they better accept it. That's what you did.
No, my name is Charia Monet.
That's your real name.
Yeah.
Sharia Monet, how you doing?
Hi, I'm well. How you feeling?
I'm just fine. Are you new to this topic?
Yeah, I am new to the topic. It's very heartbreaking.
Okay, yeah. This young lady, she unalived herself while live streaming. People in the chat allegedly was pushing her to do it, and she did it while live streaming on yesterday.
I just feel like, I just want to say divine day to everyone, blessings and love. I want to say that messy TikTok in general and or negative behaviors and I would say negative parties. People like to throw negative parties on TikTok and they call it entertainment. And I know that outside, in the outside world, there are messy things like Bad Girls Club and things like that are messy. But as far as like TikTok, I feel like TikTok is supposed to be more of a community type of thing. And honestly, they shouldn't have let her within that world of messy TikTok, knowing her mentality. And of course, you can't force anyone to do anything, but you can always allow someone into certain spaces. And if you care about them and you love them, you would say, I can't even allow you into this space because, this is messy TikTok. And, people are going to say these wild things. But me personally, I can't even take those things. I don't mess with messy TikTok. I'm love and light, you know. I'm more of a person who goes live. Okay, all the girls come in, pray, and do things like that. But I just feel like in this topic, they shouldn't have let her into that world if they really loved and cared about her.
Yeah, so we know, but what we know about TikTok is, whatever you search for, um, you know, Bite Dance. I don't know if Bite Dance still have ownership in it, but you know, Bite Dance will filter that information towards, your platform. You can even just say a
Hmm.
few things, talk about a few things, or just have conversations, and guess what? TikTok is going to pick it up. It's going to lead
Hmm.
you to that side. Well, whatever side that that you care to be. So if you search for things like relationships or things that's going to bring clout, TikTok is going to take you to that direction. If y'all notice, do y'all ever see? And we're not talking about when TikTok was. Last time I said that I was banned for 7 days, but when TikTok was revamped earlier this year, you were seeing a lot of Chinese videos, right? You seen it for about a month, then you can't see it now. Why do y'all
Hmm.
think you can't see the people over in China? Why can't you see their videos like that? Or unless you actually go search for it. And a lot of other countries, right? So you just got to be careful, man. You just be careful. Hey, man, I want to say so much shit, but I know my platform's gonna get taken down. Lady V, you put something in the chat room. You said that you were up here only to bring up mental awareness. Lady V.
Yes, yes. I'm just here. It's not about me at all. It's my personal experience and knowing that and I'm just gonna tell you, I freely give the money that I give on here. And it is to an addiction that I deal with. I have to be careful with how much money I spend on here. But I've heard a lot of people say that she seeked mental help. Okay, let me explain to y'all that inside those facilities, inside those hospitals, wherever it may be, um, the help that should be given is not given. A lot of times, what they do is they start throwing pills at you, and they start making you to where you're numb, you feel nothing, and a lot of people, once they leave those facilities, they quit taking those medicines because they don't like feeling that way. And so, for everybody to sit out here and say that there's help, there's not. In case y'all don't know, they've cut the funding on mental help. And so a lot of hospitals have closed. A lot of things have shut down, and the help is not out there like people think it is.
So if the help is not there, what is secondary?
I wished I had that answer for you because honestly, I struggle every day. I struggle every day. Do the medications help? They do help. Does counseling help? It does help. But there's just so many more factors to it. And unfortunately, I just don't see the help that is truly needed. A lot of times in these facilities, what I'm seeing is um, people being there with degrees to make the money off the insurance, not to actually help the patient get where they need to be to where they can function in life. Um, and a lot of these counselors, it's unreal. It's unreal how different things are today than they used to be when they had the funding.
Mm.
That is true. And I actually did go undercover one day. Like I did because my people at one point kept trying to make me seem like I was crazy, right? And so I just went undercover one time. So I had a cop friend or whatever, and I was like, yo, take me to a mental hospital. And he's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I just want a night away. So I went into the facility. They take all your clothes away. They take your ponytails, everything you got on you, because obviously they don't want anything that you have on you that you could possibly use to hurt yourself. They put you in a nightgown and they tell you, and based upon your mental capacity, right? Say like you talk to yourself, they put you in specific corners in one room. Everybody's in one room. There's nothing but chairs, a blanket, and a TV that's barely on. I had to sit there and watch somebody seize out in front of us, and they barely got up to go help her. And they told everybody to sit down from 9 p.m. all the way till 3 p.m. They kept telling everybody, go sit down. And they only fed them like twice a day. And around the clock, maybe like every 3 to 5 hours, they were bringing pills to each person. You couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't talk to anybody. You couldn't go outside. There were no activities. You couldn't hear the TV. And you had to just literally just sit in a dark room. Like they had like dim lights. You didn't have nobody to talk to. There was no type of people that were there to coach you and say, hey, on the outside, this is what you're going to deal with here. It's easy for you to be on the inside because you're kept away from the distractions on the outside. But when you go back into the real world, did they teach you how to cope with the stuff on the outside? They got you in there every day doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like school, just like jail. But then when you go outside and you see those same distractions, how are you going to be able to cope with, okay, now I got to tell myself I don't need that. And that's why I say community is important. Whether or not she got on this platform reaching out for help, trying to do stuff to fit in at the end of the beginning of the day, she's right. There is no real genuine help unless you really know where to go find it. They just feed you medication to keep you calm, keep you chill, keep you level-headed. And when you get out, you might get addicted to the dopamines that you once had on the inside. Now you got to go search for the high on the outside. And you just go right back into the same pattern. I wasn't addicted to anything. I just wanted to see what they were really doing and see if they were really helping. And they were just keeping them drugged up and telling them to sit down for the whole day. Sit down. Legit.
Mm.
Legit.
Y'all, you know what? It's, no matter what topic I cover, you can only hide so much. It's just to show you how, how cruel people can be. Yes, we're talking about, we're bringing self awareness and mental awareness, but it's like people only it's again. I said this at the beginning of the live, right? People that it's like they got to have this fix. I need if I don't have a certain amount of drama, if I don't have that fix, I can't operate. Y'all now I see why some of y'all lives are just is. I'm being nice. I'm being nice. Great vibes. Be nice. Be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice.
And it's
Great
just
vibes.
like, I don't understand messy TikTok. And I don't understand the people that even really support that side of TikTok, because if people understand higher power and words and the word of the tongue, your words have meaning and they carry a lot of weight between life and death. And if people are speaking like they said, they're playing or whatever they think that they're doing, and they're telling her to go do this and do that,
Mm-hmm.
they're condemning her. Like they're speaking that into existence when they're telling her to do these things, even when they're playing with each other. Oh, you're this, you're a B word, or you're that. You're telling that person that's what they are. You're manifesting that within them. Like, it's so sad. It's
You
so
know,
sad.
They call those adrenaline junkies. People sometimes are addicted to the chaos because drama sells, X sells, rugs sell, drama sells. They're addicted to the high of it, the thrill of it. They chase the thrill of it. It's called adrenaline addicts, adrenaline junkies.
you know.
And when it comes down to it, it's called a DEMON, a vampire, energy vampire.
Can I say something? Hey,
Uh,
Grapevine. Girl, you
yeah.
slow as fuck. What you mean you was undercover? You was admitted
Hold
as a
on,
patient.
hold on, AZ. Hey, Grapevine, how you doing? It's
Hold on,
Kiana.
Kiana, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? I wanted to come up here and
Yeah,
ask the
hold on
person
one
about the
second. You
undercover.
do you? Wait a minute. You doing night court?
I've been doing. Well, I don't do it no more. That was last year. I had to find a page real quick to come on the back up on.
All right, I got
But
you.
how you doing tonight? How you doing, Great Vibes? Listen, there's a lady up here who said that she went undercover in the mental ward, and I just want to let y'all know I will be using that excuse from now on. I promise you I will. But I do want to know who paid for the night over, because insurance wasn't supposed to pay if you wasn't truly needed to be committed. The
I
police
wasn't needed to
officer.
be committed.
Okay, okay. And the police officer had made a lie. He could lose everything, his certification and all that, because he should not have taken you to be somewhere that you legally and medically didn't need to be. So I just think sometimes we just need to just say, look, I ain't fucked up shit.
No,
Life was
because yeah, and again, every state is different. And again, y'all can sit here and say what you want. I literally did not have to take any medication whatsoever. I
you
literally
didn't
got
have
to
to be
go out the
assessed.
next
You
day.
didn't have to be
Nobody
assessed. They
put me
just
in
opened a
there.
bed up to you. They just opened you a bed.
I just
You have to be
literally
assessed or
walked
anything.
in there. I literally just walked in there. No, I didn't have to go under any
Oh
type of
Lord, put
evaluation.
them on blast so
Neither
I
did I
can't do
take
nothing.
any tests. None of that. No, I did not.
Okay, put them on
How
blast. It
was
be cold sometime. It be cold sometime in Georgia,
stay
so
paid
people got a
for?
warm
And
bed they
so
want to go
again,
to.
and so
Let me know where to go.
we can
Let me
change
tell them where to
topics
go.
every day, all day. But again, you're telling me that what happened and what I did is a lie. I'm not lying. I'm
Okay,
not lying.
I'm gonna use that though.
And
Okay,
we're off topic, but that's okay
okay. I
too.
mean, it's on
So
topic. You brought it to the
that must
conversation. But
this must be Rizzy's
who paid?
army or something.
I
Okay,
wanna,
I just want to know who paid.
I wanna try to figure out who did your background. Okay, so I'm gonna be, you know what? That's who did her background that night. That boy, that right there is night. Who did that right there? You did that.
Have it. I don't need it no more. You can have it if you want it.
No, I'm not a woman. Why do I?
That's not a man. That's not a woman.
That's
That's the old Parliament court. That's not a woman.
that's
Yeah,
not.
but you in front of it.
Yeah,
But I'm a woman. No, I'm not in front of it. It's a black Parliament judge.
Oh,
I can't see
I
it.
thought
I
it was
just got
you.
So it can
glasses.
be
Week
used by
before,
anybody. It can be used by a man or a woman. I don't give a damn
I
about messy talk night court.
I
Fuck the
got
messy talk
glass.
night court.
I got glass. It's the color. It's the arrangements that's put together.
Oh, okay. I can make you one. Let me know. Just inbox me great vibes. But you're holding a great panel over here, and I just wanted to say that I'm going to be using that. Yeah, I'm going on vacation type of thing. I mean, what is it? Undercover. Undercover. I'm doing undercover thing from now. All right, you guys. I love you. Great vibe. Bye bye.
Crown, did you ever get that TV hung up right?
I didn't. It's still hanging wrong. Sorry.
You know what?
Bye,
I'm not.
Moonhead.
I'm not
Bye,
finna. I'm
Moonhead.
finna get the hell. I need to hit my Crown Table. How you doing?
Hey, what? Who were you before you were great vibes? I almost said great value. When
Why?
Messy talking was Moonhead.
Why is people keep saying great value? You know, I covered a story last week, and the guy that was talking, the Kiki Jones, her husband was on my panel last week, and he called me great value. So my bald headed ass went on the internet and pulled up a great value logo from Walmart and put it on the screen. It's GV. I've always been GV. I was actually
Uh,
on your live stream last year when you was in your room with that treadmill trying to get that TV hung.
you so nosy,
I was
golly.
in your chat telling you how to get it up there on the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember GB. I remember GB. Okay. Cool. That's what's up. Okay. I just want to know what your name was because I'm sure I had knew you from there. But I was listening and I was hearing a lot of people like pointing, like I do think that social media is toxic, and a lot of people don't have the mentality that, strong enough to be on here, and don't have the a strong enough mentality to make good decisions for themselves, right? Because if I go somewhere and I get punched in the face, I'm not going back over there no more. You know what I'm saying? There's a responsibility we have to ourselves to protect ourselves. And in this conversation, I done heard a lot of people come up here trying to point blame at everyone. One thing I didn't know, I knew that, I don't, frankly, I don't care. I know that some people used her for money. She was giving it out, trying to use her money to as leverage or whatever, and people were taking it. I mean,
many people would feel like you would be a fool not to, right? If she's not going to give it to me, she's going to give it to somebody else. So many people were using her money. They weren't going in her pockets. Nobody ran her pockets. She willingly gave. And so a lot of the words that people use to like sensationalize what content creators are supposed to do. They ask for support and people give it. They don't put a pew pew to anyone's head. And so the fact that she was giving her money was a choice that she made, willfully. She wasn't coerced. And I didn't know that she was bullying people too, like saying unalive yourself or, talking about people. But I do know she was using her money to drop people and remove people as mods and different things like that. So like none of us are innocent. And it's so we like to like speak about the people in their absence, like, as if they were a perfect person, but none of us are perfect. All of us are flawed, right? And as much as we try to find responsibility with someone else for what she chose to do to herself, no one unalived her. No one can be in her head. And if y'all, if like I listen to y'all talking about the medical professionals, they fail to help people with mental illness, right? They are paid to help people in those situations. So if they being educated in that field and they often fail, what expectation do you have of people on social media who they themselves are have mental issues that we may not know about? So I'm listening, and I came in here with one perspective and I think I'm leaving out with a different perspective. Frankly, I haven't been reading the comments. I could care less whether anyone agrees with me or disagrees with me. It's just my opinion. You on mute, baby. You on mute, baby.
It's the mic. It wasn't me. It was the mic was on mute. The mic muted itself. I muted the mic by accident. If y'all can, y'all please follow this young lady, Crown. Crown, you got a nice setup too. Your whole studio, that's fucking
I
nice.
was gonna tell you that too. Your stuff look good back
Oh,
there.
I seen yours. If y'all can, y'all please follow this young lady. She do great live streams. She have she plays great music. She have great topics. She play games. And y'all, it's a good vibe over there. So if y'all can, y'all please follow that young lady. Please follow that young lady. She revamped everything and it's nice. Crown is nice. Is nice. It's nice.
Thank you, baby. Now, why you ain't follow me on this page? I
Okay.
just, I just hit follow. I just hit follow. Yep.
So I
Go
know
ahead.
you. I know you ain't talking. you just.
All right, love.
All right. Thank you so much, Crown. Thank you. Good to
I
see
got
you
that.
again.
Uh-huh.
Slay, how you doing?
Hey y'all, good evening.
Good morning. It's ten o'clock my time.
Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock in New Orleans.
I'm in
So I
Africa.
wanted to come up here because I used to be on Messy Talk, right? I used to just listen in on the lives. Every once in a while I'll join the panels, y'all. And it was like that for like 3, 4 years up until last summer. I think some stuff with some of the people in Messy Talk, one of the guys showed up at the other guy's house and it was a brawl outside.
Yeah,
When I
I
tell
remember that. I
y'all,
remember that.
exactly. So I was sitting, I was like, damn, I'm watching them on live. So that's when I started pouring into my platform and I blew up, thank God. But I wanted to say that to say this. It's a lot of tit for tat over there. One week somebody beefing with somebody, the next week they on each other panels having a good time. It's a lot of threats, and they knew how serious Messy Talk could get. So everybody that told that girl to go ahead on and do that to herself, they knew how serious it get. Look what just happened to Tea Time. I'd have been in Tea Time panel a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? They know how serious it could get. So to continuously call somebody bluff, who everybody now is admitting she had a known mental illness, You knew one day it was gonna happen. So I don't like how casually and how lightly a lot of them are making it seem. You can't fault nobody but her, but a lot of them had something to do with it, because you're not gonna tell me you knowingly knew this person had a mental illness, but y'all gonna steady antagonize her and encourage her to unalive herself until one day she did it. They over there is too dangerous. They done popped up on even Kiana, who just left off here. She popped up on Rose. They pulls up on each other, and we are grown ass people. That's what pisses me off. I'm 40. That's what makes me mad. We over 40 over there on that side, and they doing this foolishness. And then they mess with each other livelihoods, calling each other jobs and playing with people's houses, roofs over each other heads, and people losing their life, people getting pulled up on, kids, children, kids getting pulled in it. It's reckless. All of them are fucking reckless. All of them are, and it's all about $1. That's what it's about. Because one of the other things that also made me leave off of there, because it was a big debate on who is a creator, because they had like it was Kev the Comic, a bunch of them in this one little group. So everybody tried to have a pissing match on who was bigger than who. This grown people we talking about. Who bigger than who, and this and that. And I used to be like, well, who is big? None of y'all create content. Now, live creators just became a thing, but none of them created actual content. So they had to rely on lives to make some kind of coin. When I stepped away and started actually making my little content yapping, that's when I started getting my cute coins. But yeah, it's all about $1. And I feel like that young lady gave willingly. I don't feel like they coerced her to do it. I definitely feel like she gave willingly, like the lady just was up here and said it's an addiction to her. She has to watch how much she spent on this app. So they come and they give willingly. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it, honey. But that's what it is. So I hate that they're making light of it. They knew it was going to happen. Just like somebody getting pulled up was going to happen. Just like Tea Time, unfortunately, unaliving somebody on live stream. They knew this shit was going to happen eventually. And guess what? They're going to move right along. It's going to be the topic for the next week or two. Then some more drama going to pop off. And they're going to talk about that new drama. That's all I had to say.
No, you good. Yeah, it's the way she talking because she from New Orleans. And down there in the bayou, it be a bunch of alligators out there. Like that's why a lot of chickens. That's why they don't get chickens from out of New Orleans anymore, because the alligators be eating up all the chickens and stuff. So now they got to go to Florida to get chicken and eggs in California. And so when them alligators be out there, y'all got to be careful when you drive down the street, especially over off Highway 10. I mean Interstate 10.
I love your accent, Slay.
The interstate down there, Interstate 10, be having a lot of, alligators and stuff. So and they be at the red light.
I'm more scared of
I
the
swear.
YNs. I'm more scared of the YNs than anything down here.
See what I'm talking about. Let's see. Callie, how you doing? Callie, how you doing? Man, y'all come up here. Y'all got it. Callie, how you doing? Callie from Alaska. Callie, Alaskan wet jump. Velvet Jones, how you doing?
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm working using my back pocket. I apologize. I didn't mean to be up here.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to get that phone out the back pocket and move it to the front pocket. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Alaskan.
Okay. Bye.
Jen, what I do? Dangerous, what I do? I didn't do. Okay. All right, now y'all, it's an open panel. Because again, we still have to be mindful of the family. So I don't want to drag this. Okay. So it's we're gonna let Black Butterfly up here. Then we're gonna have an open panel. So again, for the ones that's being respectful, thank y'all so much for being respectful in the comments. I really do. I really appreciate that. Black Butterfly, how you doing? Did she just come?
Sorry, I'm great. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn on my camera.
Okay.
Well, anyways, what I wanted to say was, yeah, that it's very disheartening. I know I hold myself accountable for anything that I say on that side. I wish people did too. And to be on that side, you do have to have tough skin But that child, I had to tell her, hey, stop doing these things. Stop following what they're doing. Yes, you want friends. You're trying to find a place that you can fit in. And this child just failed. And she was going to seek for help. She was always in some kind of rehab. She was trying to find ways to self-medicate. You could see it. And of course, the verbiage that I heard come from two people's mouths was so reckless. And they've done it so bad where they actually gave instructions. And that was so wrong for anyone to do. And my heart just goes out to her and her family because that's a life that it's gone too soon. A fire that was distinguished too soon.
All right. Thank you so much for that. If y'all want, um, again, y'all, no matter how we look at it, who's right, who's wrong, this young lady is gone. Okay, this young lady is gone. She's no longer here. Whether she told other people to do or she was dropping people out of panels, with her money. This young lady is gone. Let's look at the picture here. She's no longer here. All right. Um, and she did it live streaming, y'all. She was live streaming. I have that video, and I'm not going to play that video. She did it live streaming. All right, Miss Life Changer, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Um, I don't know this young lady at all, but I've come onto your panel before and we've talked, when we had a few other serious conversations. And I guess with this whole thing for me is the world has gotten so corrupt with trying to be TikTok famous, Instagram famous, whatever, that we have forgot what life is really about. Like, I'm just confused because I've been on the messy side before just to see, and people keep talking about how she spent money here, she spent money there, she paid to get people off the live, she paid to do it. On some of those people's lives, that's the only way they operate. One short that you have to pay to get somebody off. You have to pay to mute somebody. You have to pay to do these things.
That is
So why do
facts.
we keep trying to make this a point of contingency here? I don't understand how everybody keep trying to come up with reasons why it's okay for what they said. Like, it's weird to me and it's very disheartening because let's just be real. I have went to some people's lives and the way they talk just off rip is so disrespectful. If I was the old me, then it could have went crazy. Like, and I wasn't even talking to nobody, just listening. It's very disrespectful for no reason. It's very out of control for no reason. But again, we all want to say for that coin, for this fame, but this fame is getting you where? Because outside of this app, you're nothing. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, her life is gone for whatever reason. And I feel like this. If she was still here, nobody would care about her paying to get somebody off of a live or to shut somebody up on a live. It'll still be fun and games. But since she not, now we got to point fingers and put it back on her. When this is how a lot of the people over there is running their stuff. I done seen people pay hundreds of dollars to cash apps to get somebody banned from a live. Let's be real here. We can't sit here and keep talking about this. And at the end of the day, if this was your sister, your brother, I mean, if it's your sister, your auntie, your cousin, whoever, and we know that she have a mental illness, it's the same thing that happened with, I want to say, Gucci. He has mental illness, and his friends was taking his jewelry when he was going through certain episodes. They was taking his jewelry and his money. It took for his wife to step in and say, "Oh no, y'all got my husband messed up." Just because somebody is giving, it still takes somebody strong enough and with enough character to say, I know that she's not in her right mind. I'm not about to be extra. And I see somebody in the comments say that somebody, one of the guys who name continuously keep being brought up from the messy side. Like, how did he get his apartment? He got a whole apartment off of this lady, from what I keep seeing in the comments. But it's okay because she's giving and she wanted friends. If that's the way you have to be a friend, I don't want no friends because this is insane to me. It's no excuse for it, but nobody want to hold anybody accountable. That's insane. But she's the reason because she wanted friends. No, she was doing what is done over there on the messy side. Y'all making people pay to even be on y'all lives. Like, let's make that make sense. So don't come over here and act like we don't know what's really going on. Some people may not, but I've sat over there and was in pure disgust. Because like everybody else said, everybody over there is grown. And y'all think that being messy and doing all that is cute, and it's not. And look at where it got. Another life taken. It's insane to me. And that's all I wanted to say. And I'll lay on my plane there, but I don't get it.
And it's demonic.
It's
And they
a
keep saying nobody made them do anything. But if that was your family member and that was the last memory that you had to see, that you literally go on social media or you wake up to a video that's the last version of your family member, your relative, your daughter, your niece, your mom, your grandmama, whatever have you, that's the last thing you're gonna see. They're gonna be stuck with that for the rest of your life. But because it's not y'all people, it's not hitting close to home. Oh, it's somebody else's daughter. Well, we can turn the TV off and we can go on our merry way. But they gotta live with that for the rest of their life. It don't matter whether or not nobody put a gun to her head or whatever be have you. It's the fact that they egged it on, provoked it, knew her mental estate, used her, and played on it. And now it's like, okay, she's gone, next person. Well, it's not our fault. Nobody wants to take accountability when you see it actually happen. Whether or not it was a joke, a troll, or nothing, at the end of the day, y'all said it. And whether or not she did it to play around with it, not knowing it was going to actually work, it's not the point. It's not the point, it's the principle. And y'all keep getting off topic of the principle. She ain't here, not even to defend herself. But y'all want to put the blame on, oh, well, this person did it. Well, this person said it. Well, it doesn't matter. Yes, there's politics when it comes to being a live streamer, when it comes to making money, when it comes to getting a car and getting a house. It's the principle. That's the last thing they're going to see and know of her. Period. We love the TikTok shop.
it's an open panel now. So if y'all want to say anything, because let's see, if y'all want to say anything, go ahead and say it. Again, y'all got to understand all of these lives are recorded. Just to let y'all know, the chat is recorded, the lives are recorded, everything is recorded and uploaded to YouTube. Just letting y'all know. All right, everything. All right. Go ahead, Diva. My bad.
I say, yeah, just like I was saying earlier and how everybody else saying it, it is definitely power in the tongue. But I also tell people it's power in sums too.
That's right. That is right. We talk about it every Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every Sunday we talk about it. Uh, Chardonnay, you about to say something?
Oh, I was just saying to what she said.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
yeah, your circle and the people that you have around you can, influence you to do things. And yeah, look at what happened here, sadly.
All right. Absolutely. Street, go ahead.
Oh no, listen. I'm not gonna bring up what happened before, but that's what they do when they hear something that they don't want to hear. They try to mess up your life and bring in the insults and do like I wouldn't do that if that didn't happen. So my bad on that. Because I'd rather just talk about the topic. Because beyond this, people have to stop playing around with people who tell you that they can't take it. This lady, like I said, I know some of y'all didn't see her, but I used to see her say that she can't take this. When she was 27, she had 40, 50-year-old women on the behalf of some weirdo who doesn't work going in there harassing her. People twice her age going in her life just to harass her. Nobody her age, old ass woman, lonely as hell, on the behalf of somebody or somebody else was going in her life harassing her. This is sickening. This is not even like a 20-year-old and a 30-year-old. These are old ass grandmothers sitting in home jiggling all day in their seat, doing it because they're bored, going in to harass a little kid. This is a little kid, bro. 25 is when your brain fully develops. She was 2 years away from that. This is a kid.
Mm. Um. So uh, streets, they saying in the comments that you harassed and you bully her too.
Bro, that's his followers that are doing that. I'm surprised one of them doesn't come up here and curse me out again. That's him.
All right, anybody want to
But
come?
but
Anybody want to
uh,
come up and have a conversation with him? Now, again, we don't do back and forth. We have conversations over here. All right. Anybody want to come up and have a conversation with him?
oh yeah, and they could play proof. You know, just like they just played proof of a Bray King telling her to unalive herself. Play the proof of me bullying. I never had a conversation with that girl like that. The only thing I know of her, like I said back on Debate Talk like 3 years ago, she offered me money. And guess what? Since I'm a person with money, I'm a grown man with money. I raise my children. I don't need money from nobody. I said, bro, don't be giving out people money for this and then hitting them up in the messages like, hey, what's up? I sent you this. How you doing? How you doing? I was like, nah, don't do that. Like that's not the way you make friends online or connects online. You don't need to. But then you always have a freaking predator out there who doesn't work, never had money, takes the bus to be like, yeah, give me the money. I'll be your friend. Give me the money. I'll be your friend. I don't need to do that. I have enough of everything. I don't need to be nice to nobody. I make my own way. That's the only reason where I could see if she told anybody that she didn't like me, which I don't even believe it because I never really spoke to her at all. But that was the only interaction that I ever had with her. I just didn't take her money because I don't need money. I have money. And I raise my kids.
All right. Anybody want to come up and have a conversation with him?
Kids out of all the conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't.
We're gonna be respectful across the board. Kids are definitely not gonna be the topic of conversation.
Absolutely. Scholar, are you reading the comments? They said that you encourage
Oh, you
her
want me to reply to it?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I mean, they
Oh,
yeah, did they coming at you?
No, 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 no. No, this is your live. I didn't want to go. But no, the only thing I saw of her live is when somebody sent it to me because they wanted me to find out where she was at. And I went into the live and I saw what I saw. And honestly, I did say this on another live. I didn't even know if it was true or not because from the angle that I saw it at, it didn't look like what it was. Until I downloaded the whole live and I'm looking at it now, yeah, it kind of looks like what she was does. Because that Aaron Hernandez guy who unalived himself in prison, he did it sitting down, which is what she did too. Which is why I could now, even though I did see it live, my brain didn't process it. I needed to go back to look at it. But she was sitting down when she did what she did. So now I kind of see how she was able to do that.
GB, can I say something real quick?
Go. Hey, it's an open
I'm
panel.
just, I'm just a little confused. Like, again, I don't follow any of this. Like you and a few other people, I dedicate my time to because it's about facts, not about opinion, not about how we feel emotionally. It's pure facts. You have people come in and talk facts. My thing is this: if I'm going to accuse someone of doing something, I'm going to have that proof. A lot of these people in his comments is talking about what he's done, what he said, but nobody wants to say anything about it. That's weird to me. That's weird to me because if y'all so loud in these comments, but no one wants to come up and speak on it. If you're gonna be real, let's be 100% real here. It's like a lot of goofy stuff going on around this, and I guess with me, I'm so real and I'm so honest. If I feel like anybody did something and now they're here trying to play innocent, I'm going to speak on it, especially when somebody's life has been taken. Like you can't accuse somebody and then hide your hands.
How
I'm just
y'all doing?
confused.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
All right, how you doing? Hold on one second. Life changer, thank you so much for that. And again, thank you so much for supporting the platform. Yes, you have been around and you understand the basis of this platform. I appreciate that, and most of you all do. So I appreciate it. Go ahead. Never stop. What's that? I cannot.
Shari.
So when TikTok say your username, you said okay. Let me
The never stop means a lot. You got to get through it. I've been through where Rizzy has been. So when I came up with never stop, it's because there's been times in my life I felt like stopping.
I can hear
And I came up my names. That's how it came up.
I can hear it all through your voice. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I just want to make everybody aware that you may see certain clips of Rizzy saying things to these people because when she got on this side of TikTok, in order to mesh with these people and be included, you have to become like them.
You should also recognize that most of the time it's her against multiple people. So if you've ever been up against 2, 3, 5 people, you go on a live and this man is telling his whole platform of 1,000, or as he'll say, 14,000 people when it's really 1,400, to go and, find her or do this. This is what this girl was up against. So you may see her acting out, blacking out, but please believe there's a million more videos of them doing way worse to her. Okay. They weaponized her mental health. They didn't have mental health issues. They weren't known for being, a one to unalive themselves. She was. And they knew that. And that's why in all these arguments, that's what they went to. Go unalive yourself. Go OD on your medicine. Go do this. These people are demonic. I hope y'all know they're evil. They've all gotten together because they know they're all complicit in her unaliving. And now they've all come up with the same narrative that she would have done it anyway. If you look at Rizzy's video that day or the day before, she was planning. She had plans. She was excited about going on vacation and doing things. That girl wasn't depressed, but she kept on mingling with these demons that every time she tried to get up, they knocked her down. Last thing, I posted a video when this girl checked herself into treatment and Heartbreak stalked her and went and found her, called her in the treatment with nosy bystanders to exploit her for money, to shake her down, to humiliate her while she was in the treatment center. Even when she went to get care, they still chased this girl. And I got the video. So, I appreciate your platform. It's very respectful. And I hope y'all really know the truth. These people are liars and they're demonic. Have a good day.
All right, thank you so much for that. Again, we still have to be mindful of of the family. All right, the family, because it's outside of TikTok, she have a real family. Okay, now they're planning right now on how they're going to bury this young lady. All right, and it's family members right now still don't know about this incident. So y'all, I want y'all to put all that into perspective here, okay? Again, it's a time and place for everything. Larice, hey, what's going on?
Hey, great vibes. I've been in the comments acting up, but it's not because of
Listen,
her. I'm gonna tell you what my problem.
I know.
So my issue is not with what happened. It's when something like this happens, everybody wants to come with a solution, but not one of the persons I've ever heard has said, don't come on the app. This app is definitely for the weak because, first of all, you cannot bring your personal business on the app. People have access to you at that point, but nobody's saying log off. You're trying to find a solution without telling people what the real solution is. Get off the app. This is a vulturous, I made that word up, place. It is dark. It's demonic. It's hateful. If you don't want to get caught up in it, get off. Plain and simple. But it seems to me from what I have been seeing, the people that are being victimized are the weak. The people that are doing the victimized are the weak. You got to find a way to get off of it. If you can't, then you can't really blame anybody else for it. I'm sorry. And stop putting your personal business up here because they wouldn't have anything to use if your personal business wasn't out there. I heard somebody say she checked into a rehab on live. Why?
Because she's a sick person. That's why she wasn't thinking straight. She's sick.
But
Like
Scholar, do you get my point though? Do you feel where I'm
I
going?
no, listen. To be honest, I honestly don't because, like I said, you're talking about a mentally sick person. You're not talking about somebody who's of sane mind and body. Like if there was somebody who got like clinically treated and it would found nothing to be wrong with them, then yes, I would get what you're saying. You like use your brain. You know what I'm saying? But this is a person who was severely mentally ill.
Right. So can we agree on this? I agree with what you're saying, but what I'm also saying is, and when I say this, it's not a dig at anybody. This app is for the weak. A lot of the people on here are weak and they migrate here because it feeds something in them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, I'm not talking bad about her, but what I am saying is what we see all the time is people have these addictions to want to be up here, to want to be on live. I'm sorry, but I got a problem with somebody grieving the loss of their friend and being on live for 24 hours since it happened. I don't get that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be for social media, but for those who cannot get off of it, there's something wrong with all of them.
Well, I'm gonna say this: she's the victim, and I would never blame a victim for being a victim. She was a victim because she was mentally ill. That's like somebody robbing a handicapped person in a wheelchair. You're gonna tell the wheelchair person, like, "Hey, why did you go outside? You know you're in a wheelchair and you can't defend yourself." No, she was mentally ill. It's the fucking monsters who took advantage of her, took her money, and made fun of her. Those are the monsters to me, not her.
I
She could have
agree.
done whatever she want. People who aren't as mentally ill as she was should have not been fucking monsters. But since they are demonic people, people who will make up an excuse why till somebody runs over somebody on live, these same demonic people, they're demons. That's their problem.
And
She didn't have the problem
she led with her money and they took full advantage of her because
because they're
if it looks
demons.
right, and it looks to me like the people that were the closest to her are the ones that were, do you say that are, I'm going to just say it, responsible for it. Those that were closest to her is the ones that she called out in this situation.
Nobody was close to her. I don't think anybody on the TikTok was her friend. Because if anybody on TikTok was her friend, they would have completely blocked her off and left her alone so she could go get the help she needed. The only reason why she kept coming back to TikTok because these people wanted a clown for their clown show and they used her for entertainment. Like I said, they were like, "Hey, Rizzy, come to this live." And then somebody attacks her, and then let's see her get attacked, and then let's see her fight back, and let's see what we could record and what we could post on TikTok for fun. None of these people were her friend, because I never. You find a clip of me indulging with her. I was in panels with her. I wouldn't even acknowledge her at all. She would just happen to be there.
Well, that I get what you're saying, and I don't disagree, but you know what I mean. Let me put some quotation marks around it. Then, friends, those people that were closest to her, those people that met her, those people that were in her presence, they that spent time in a hotel room with her, let her people do her. You understand what I'm saying? People that were her
Yeah.
quote unquote friends. That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think those people are the problem, not her. This is a 27-year-old girl. I don't know how old y'all are, but I don't think any of us are in our 20s. We're pretty old. I'm about to be 40. I cannot look at a 27-year-old and then see fucking old ass people in their mid 30s, late 40s, late 50s bullying her and saying, "Nah, I think the 27-year-old who was mentally handicapped was the problem." No, these old miserable people who are here every day with no life, no friends, no family, nothing, sitting here on Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, New Year's, no matter what, because they don't have anybody bullying her, they're the fucking problem, not the victim.
So I just have one question. So as you're advocating for her, and this is not to be funny, this is a genuine question. You said that you were in a live that she was in, but you just didn't acknowledge her. Did you tell her to get off? Did you tell her that this was not a platform that she needed to be on? Did you
The
tell her?
the last time this wasn't also the last time was on Manny's live and we were having a discussion about Jesus and it was me, her, and somebody else. And no, I didn't tell her because we were just we're talking about religion and Jesus. So no, I at that point no, I didn't tell her to get off.
Let's see.
And then I'm gonna drop down great, but I'm gonna say this too, and I guess it also burns like for the people that are voicing their opinions. There are just as many people that want to blame other people, which is crazy to me. Like every time Scala opens his mouth, there are people in the comments want to blame him. Every time somebody else opens their mouth, they want to blame that person. That is wild to me. That's why I said this place is the devil's playground. Are you serious right now?
Well, this is why I said. Miss Jones. This is why I said. The chat. This is why I record. This is why I be recording the chat, and I upload the chat, everything over to YouTube. So years later, when people, hopefully they can find some type of, mental stability, they can go back and look. Wait a minute, I said that. Yeah, you said that, right? And again, it's a time and place for every single thing we do and say. We preach that over here. Some of the stuff can be left out. Right now, this young lady lost her life while live streaming, and you had people just they was getting a high off that. And like you said, Miss Jones, it's just I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. So wow, it's y'all man, cause the things I really want to say is going to get my account banned. So I'm just being quiet and just listening to people.
Yeah, and there are people in the comments want to know, well, why are you here then? The same reason you are, dumbass. I'm here for the same reason everybody else is in this live, comments or panel, because I want to be.
Yeah,
And I
she.
Okay, we're
also
gonna
feel
do a
like
mod break.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna
Miss,
take a
and
quick
just
mod
let
break.
y'all know, Miss Jones, she's not new here. She been here before, so when I listen to people, I'm really hearing. I'm trying to listen to what they really trying to say. Yeah, she would come up in the comments, but I knew she was just, she was just messing around. It's not my first
And
time speaking
I
to her.
respect you. I respect you, Great Vibes. And I'm a step down, and I appreciate you letting me up here and express my thoughts. Thank you. And I'll see you. I'm going to back off, but I will be watching.
All right, thank you, Miss Jones. Go ahead, Diva. Hold on one second, Diva.
Okay.
What's her name? Ooh, she gonna go off on me. My mind is still trying to. Uh, she gonna go off the other moderator. She's in the chat. She's gonna call Mercury. Thank you so much for doing what you've been doing. Mercury been down there fighting for her life in the chat room. So Mercury, thank you so much for that. For modding the chat. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me make sure she's still in here. Uh, Go ahead and do a mod break real quick, and then I'll come back. Kristen, Kristen, Kristen. I see you still in here. Thank you so much for showing up. And cause y'all been fighting for y'all lives, so I appreciate it. Go ahead.
So we had 140K, 174K likes. It's 512 of us in here. It would be greatly appreciated if we could get to 200K likes. Where we at right now? Well, while I'm waiting for it to scroll back to see where we at right now, if you want to see any replays on this
Um,
topic or any other topic Great Vibes have ever done, you can catch it on Great Vibes on 10 on YouTube.
that's right. Uh, Diva, they are asking me to. Y'all. This is not the video where she unalived herself. Okay. I do have that video, but out of respect for the family, I'm not going to play that right now. Um, However, in this video, it's just her saying what people have said to her in the chat. Okay. So I'm going to play this one more time. This is going to be the last time I'm playing it because, again, we still got to be respectful to the family. All right. So let's do this right here. Uh, Let me cut that audio on. And let's go. What did I do? Hold on one second. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's hit play.
Actions. Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. Compared to many of y'all, I'm the least dangerous. I'm the least dangerous to worry about. I don't set up black men. I don't do any of that shit. I don't commit crimes. I don't it's so fucking weird. Y'all are so fucking weird. Like in this app, compared to real life, everything's so backwards. Like in this app, it's condemned to like talk to somebody like in the manner in which people talk to each other on this app. But y'all just go at it all day. And like on this app, it's like okay to call somebody's daughter a slut bucket. But if I call your daughter a slut bucket, you. Many of y'all have kids that their kids don't even have a father. They have no idea who their father is. Because you wanted to open up your legs one night and get something, and then you had a kid. I was a virgin when I was raped, and I have never had sex before or after. You dumb hoe. You add no value to this live except for typing at your desk all day and all night. Nobody truly likes you, they just want your money. That's why they, like, literally, we have more like than we have, like, apart. Y'all tell me to kill myself literally every other day. And if asked if I'm in a psych ward, I already told y'all. I'm fucking up this cookie right now. And I can't say, I can't punish everybody on this app, but what I can do is make an example out of one. It's annoying that it's the one that has nothing to lose, but and Tib is old. She's old. And I don't know where y'all come up with the idea of me setting black men up. Black men, does that include Glenn Washington? Because you sound stupid. In order for a court case to even go to where it's at, there has to be multiple, it has to be abundance of evidence. Most victims that go to detectives, there was a victim that was literally like essayed in public with cameras, like, and the prosecutor didn't take the case. The state's attorney, it's basically you have to pass felony review. Y'all think I'm this far in a criminal trial because I wanted to set a man up? But there's so much evidence. There's so much fucking evidence. And instead of y'all taking care, thank you. Instead of y'all being like, hey, like, in the process of literally being an essay victim, instead of y'all like being like, oh man, like, I'm sorry, like hearing my story from whoever you hear it from, even if it's from me, like being like, damn, that sucks. Not, oh, you set man up. And y'all like, y'all were scared of Bray going to California. Like, and y'all were scared like of Bray going to Florida. Like, I've already apologized. He hasn't said he's accepted it or whatever yet, but I've done what I needed to do because all I did was literally just pop on the bed. I commented on the silhouette of his butt, and I did some other things that I apologize for. That doesn't equate to sexual assault. But you can't say I sexually assaulted. You can't say I essayed the man, but also in the same breath say, oh, you also like were. You also try to set him up. Actions.
So it's several things was mentioned in this, and just in that little small video. Several things that I completely caught it with the essay, with the people using her, and notice she's calm, she's just talking. And a lot of times when people are at their when they're idle, they would tell you things without telling you things. And so it doesn't matter that she go over there and she say this or do that. It's something deeper is happening, and a lot of times, and I will say, including myself, we will miss that. What is the underlying issue here? Is it our job to figure it out? Absolutely not. But when you see somebody crying out for help indirectly, and some people came up here and have mentioned, Great Vibes, I did suggest her to, hey, it's time to back up a little bit. Um, it's no easy way to take. I don't even know this young lady, and right now, y'all, I am twisting up on the inside. This is why I have stepped away this many times. Um, because I have something that a lot of people lack. If they do have it, they try to hide it because they don't want to appear to be weak, or they don't want to show their brokenness that's festering on the inside of them. And when you allow that to happen, it's never a good outcome. It's somebody that's trying to get up here. I saw you in the comments. I'm about to bring you up right now. Thank you, Diva. Go ahead. The floor is yours. I seen your comment. The floor is yours. Y'all see this right here? I don't have nothing else to say, man. Y'all. Are you? Hold on, Scholar. Hold on, Scholar. Are you about to drop it in the comments? Gotcha. Go- You could do that too, but also you could drop it in the comments. I mean, that you knew you. Hey, I can't listen. I'm like, again, I'm neutral. Because again, the shit that I really want to say will get my live banned. So I'm very careful. Y'all got it. So
Your grandmother, Rizzy responding to Tib calling her a slut bucket, etc. But she caused a lot of damage too. And what's crazy is that Tib's daughter passed away from schmuicide. So what are we doing? This is absolutely inhumane. But this is my email address. I'm gonna drop down because I've been talking about this a lot this morning, and I really need to just reset offline.
Can you please do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I followed you. I'm gonna message you. This is not my main page. My main page is Harmony. And I'll message you from there. So please check your inbox. I'm banned until Monday. Somebody reported me, but I'm a yes, 50-year-old grandmother. I know, like, I'm gonna follow you back, and I've seen your comments, and I've seen how you supported Rizzy. I did see that 50-year-old. I gotta go, y'all. But justice for Rizzy. My email is in the comments. If you have any evidence, please send it to me. Justice for Rizzy. Please keep speaking out. Do not allow people who have big followings to bully you. Absolutely not. Speak up. Nobody can harm y'all from behind the app. You have your voice. If you have nothing, you have your voice. You have the right to stand up for what's right, period. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you too. Thank you so much, and I'm going to check on you to make sure you're all right. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, no problem. So it's told that she's her brother's on. Let me pull up that live right now.
Yeah, there's a live with her brother on, and the brother saying that the family doesn't want anything to be done. But I contacted the family, and they actually want the clips of Bray King and all the times he told her on the live because they know that she was giving her money. So that's pretty funny. Because Bray King, if you're listening, I'm still gonna send the clips to your family because I think their family wants to know what you did to her, and they have the money to do something about it. So go ahead, play that clip. That's a page with nothing on it.
So hold on. I got you. I hear you. What's the name of this?
Yeah,
account?
that's a blank page with nothing on it. Somebody who's just saying it's her brother. They're like, leave him alone, leave the family alone, and don't talk to us. Like, okay, yeah, sure. I'm still gonna do it anyway because I don't believe you.
Okay, hold on. Let me listen to her brother. Who account is it? Who is this account that she's live on? I mean, he's live on. What's the name of the account? Can y'all drop it in the comments? He's on She. Okay. She.
I think you need to say allegedly because you do not know if that's the brother. That it's a fake page with nothing on it, and it's just some guy just talking.
All right.
Like there's no confirmation that that's the brother.
Okay, let's bring this up. Hold on. You say it's no confirmation that it's the brother.
It's not the brother. There's no confirmation.
All right. Let's.
See, I completely understand, and I respect what you said.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get out of this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to because a lot of people are affected from this. Seriously, it's a lot of people. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this. I'm going to leave this alone. Um, let me get out of here. Again, out of respect for the family. We got one more person want to come up. Out of respect for the family, I'm going to leave this alone. All right. Everybody that came in, if y'all want to see the replay, go over on YouTube. You will find a replay of this live. Again. Right now, it's about the family. You know, nobody on TikTok. It's about the family right now. Okay. Let's
Great
move on
vibes.
for the family.
Can I tell you something, Great Vibes, before you do anything? When T had that situation, Messy Talk actually had some fake guy who said that they were the family of Darren come up on a live, and I actually found the real son-in-law and brought him to a real live. So this is what they do. These are sick, demonic people. I do not believe that was the brother if they're saying that was the brother.
Okay, you talk about the brother that was in Cartel's live.
Yeah, no, that was the real person because he came to me and I checked out who he was on Facebook. But on Messy Talk, they had another person once again with a blank page, nothing on it, and said, "Oh, I'm the son of Darren-in-law," and they had him on another live, and it wasn't even him. It was just some random person. So this is what they do.
All right. Listen, y'all. Y'all take again. I hope we've learned something from this. And if you're going through something mentally, if you're dealing with anything, y'all, it's okay to reach out to someone. Whether it could be a family, it could be a friend. Social media is not the place to come. Don't do it on social media because now you're opening up the doors, the avenues, the streets, the highways for people to take your statement, your mental health, and just run left with it. And they will use you to help build their platform off your pain. And you shouldn't allow no one to do you like that. Well, it doesn't matter who you are. So if we all can we take time out to hold this woman up in our prayers, to hold her family up in our prayers, to send positive vibrations towards her way, and just let the family know that everything I can. It's easier said than done. Everything is going to be all right, even though the family is not experiencing that right now. So y'all, let's be mindful of that. All right. So listen, y'all, take care. I got to get out of here because I don't want to talk about this anymore. I really don't. So y'all just take care and yeah, and y'all, man, listen, y'all just again, this is the YouTube channel. YouTube, thank y'all so much for coming in and participating in the live. Thank y'all so much for hanging in there. Again, I was watching y'all comments over on YouTube, and yes, it's no easy way around this. All right, so y'all, thank you, Mercury. She said 189K is the final count. And usually we normally be higher than that, but right now, it's somebody's life is gone. So y'all take care, y'all be good, and team, I will see y'all back here at 6 o'clock tonight. Y'all know we got a live battle that we got to deal with. The guy was talking shit, so we're gonna show him who we be. All right, so y'all take care, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Peace and love.